5 of them.
Why?
Because I bought 100 in the lug bolt, and there was a couple other guys that didn't know what to do with their money, so they bought 100 in the lug bolt and gave them to me. And then when do what?
It's okay. Tell your story.
No.
Okay, we'll save that story for the stream. But I'm gonna press the intro.
You can't say that.
He's trying to get me in trouble.
Ready? Here we go.
Ready, set,
let's go. Let's go. Friday night.
I'm very so scary.
It's a Friday scary night. She's wearing Chucky. And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And we have Harold. No More Bricks. And we also have
Jeremy.
Port City Bricks. But today, our special guest is
the Bearded Brix. Can you call him BB?
BB, aka Rich. I thought he broke something. Welcome to Full of Bricks Season 6, Episode 5. Today is January 31st, the last day of January 2025.
The last day of January, yes.
And today, back, our special guest is the Bearded Brick.
And are we ushering him in? Like, is it 18 months since we last
It's
saw?
actually been 17 months.
Oh, okay. We're around on.
I was checking. It was September 1st, 2023. So technically 16 months and 31 days.
We're on a pattern here. We're on a pattern here.
So, Rich, how are you doing this Friday night?
Nice
I'm pretty good. I just got back from Walmart. I had to do we grocery shop on Friday nights just because it gets it out of the way.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be done on a weekend. So
I agree.
I saw you got more than groceries at Walmart.
I picked up. They're put up now, but I got 8 wolf pack. Now I'm up to. I'm sorry, I got 6, but I'm up to 9 in the CMF series, and then I have how many ever I have.
What's the grand total? What's the grand total? Do you want to share
of just wolf pack?
Yeah,
of just wolf pack.
I think it's like 100. I know it's over 120 ish.
Jeez.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I had a Lego screwed up an order and sent me 15. I
love those times.
I ordered 15 and then they sent me 15 more. And then I ordered 100 and they didn't send me 100 more. So
wait, 15 individual packs or of the 6 pack of the 6
No, when it was up on the picker brick. I ordered 100 of them. I ordered 100 of them and got 15. So I called and was like, "Hey, you only sent me 15." And they were like, "Oh, we're out." And like 3 days later, I got another 15. And then they refunded me my money. And like I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks later, they went back up. So I ordered 100, and they shipped me the whole 100 that time.
So the 120, that's a combination of the pick a brick and the CMF.
Yeah.
How many of just the CMF so far have you been able to scan?
I've only got
those. Okay, because those are hard to. Everyone's picking them, so it's hard to find those ones.
I found the 6 that I was doing before we went live, and then I went to a Brix and minifigs for a lug meet last weekend, and I found 2.
Are you gonna still try to hunt for more of the CMF ones, or you're good?
I find them, but I'm not like going out of my way to find them. Like I literally have the next like 5 or 6 builds chosen, and none of it has anything to do with castle. So why I'm hoarding castle figs, I do not.
It brings you joy.
It's the invasion. They're gonna invade.
I like the hunt. I think the hunt's like what drives me.
And so we have Harold and we have Bearded Bricks here with a collective crazy amount together.
How many Black Falcons are you up to?
I think I stopped at 1,200.
So I ended up with I have 1,300 of ones other than the CMF series and the red and gray ones.
These guys are big army builders.
Could there be possibly someone out there with even more?
Yes.
And do we know of them? And how do you know? Yes.
People who are off the internet and They
Yeah.
just
Is that
No,
crazy?
they used to be on here.
oh.
Charm City Brick. I'm calling you
Oh
out,
my-
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason and Shy has more. Shy's almost at 2,000, ain't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even with mine, yours, and Shy's, still
Yeah.
doesn't compete with Jason's.
Yeah, Jason has his beat.
Why is he in like the
5,000.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
It's ridiculous. You don't need that many.
It's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna say hi to in the chat. We have Hive.
Hello,
What
Hive.
What a handsome man.
Can't
Are we ready to go into our first segment?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Which-
what's that one?
Which is
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
welcome back, Rich. So as I said, it's been 17 months since you've been on. What have you been up to since the last time we've chatted?
Well, I built a castle. I pushed a castle off the table. I started a new build, and
Wait, you pushed the castle off the table.
For 5?
What's the story behind this?
I kept telling myself that. Well, actually, I didn't tell myself. I did it. Like every year at Brick Fair, Virginia, I normally try to leave Sunday. It's a 5-ish hour drive back to my house, and if you leave it, what they technically don't want you to start cleaning up till what 5?
Yeah, usually after public hours.
Yeah.
So,
So you can't, yeah.
so I wouldn't get home until
After midnight.
11, 12 o'clock. So I was
Yeah.
like, well, here's the thing. I was like, I'm just going to buy the hotel room until Monday this year. So I was sitting there and I pull all my, when I display, every time I displayed the castle, the minifigs went up in a different place. I never wanted it to be any kind of like repetition there. So I took all the minifigs down because I was like, well, I technically need to show this one more time. But it was such a pain to set up because, like, see how Harold's is one piece in the back?
Yeah.
All my center sections slid together and then the top went on top of it. So you had everything had to be lined up perfect. And I was just like, I was taking it off at a piece by piece. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to clear everything off here that's custom and a minifig or an expensive part. And I'm just pushing it off the table.
How did you make sure it didn't splatter everywhere? Did you have like a sheet?
I laid containers all around it.
Okay,
And I
so
pushed them into,
it still hit the ground.
well, it pushed into the containers. So it's not as bad as you think it is. I maybe had like 20 pieces that hit the actual floor.
Okay. That's a clean way to do that.
But you said you were still gonna display it again.
Yeah.
So you just rebuilt it.
No, I started building the Battle of the Bulge mock, and I took what I had of it with me instead.
Okay.
There's a story behind that makes me seem like a nice person and really conceited in the same sentence. Our lug space for our home show wasn't very big, and if I would have took the castle, I would have overshadowed like everybody there. And I also had already shown that castle for like a year and a half with changing it a little bit. So it was just one of those things that I wanted to get something new started because I was really hating putting it back together. So I pushed it off the table and was like, I'll take something else.
Nice. How was
for 10 years?
Do what?
Sorry, go ahead, Harold.
I was like, I'm gonna keep this for 10 years.
How were the other castles this year at Brick Fair, Virginia, Rich?
Honestly, when it comes to castles, there wasn't anything that was even like. There's a guy named BDD Builds, and his technically isn't a castle, but he does a whole layout from like Skyrim, like towns and cities with like the old style medieval buildings, and it was really, really cool. The guy that was set up behind me done something that was really neat. He went in all of the old Black Falcon fortresses from like back in the 80s. He rebuilt them if they were double size with modern parts.
Oh,
So-
what's his name? Asian guy, right?
Yeah. So that was like really, really cool because he had I think he had 4 of the castles done. There was 2 Black Falcons. He had like the wolf pack. What was it called? The outpost. and then I think he had the Lion Knight's castle. But he blows them up, he double sizes them, and he builds them all with modern pieces. So
Yeah, they're
was,
all modular too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was there. The Castle Grayskull was there again.
Cool.
Wasn't there a Disney castle?
Yes,
With a
there was
monorail?
Disney castle. Yeah, it won somehow.
Oh.
Someday.
It's the monorail.
It beat me.
Did they use the old school monorail?
No, it was a new one. Like
okay,
they had built a I watched how they did it because it was kind of cool, but it was kind of like a motor that just had wheels that were turned sideways, and they gripped brick and went around it.
Okay.
We had someone in the past that was building something like that. Do you guys remember, Jeremy or Nick? Like they're talking about like taking bricks and making a circular foundation just like that castle, and then they built the motor. The tires were just like horizontally going.
If you look at if you ever see somebody has like a custom roller coaster, they do it the exact same way. It's just they do it with 2x2 bricks, and they turn it every so often, and the brick can actually like it just like the wheels, even though there's a space, it just rides against the brick.
Yeah, but it's like this was 8 years ago, where somebody was like.
Do you remember this, Jeremy?
I'm trying to remember what it was. I know that I was messing with something. I know that JK Brickworks did something.
Yeah.
But I can't
somebody
remember.
With a city.
Yeah, somebody with a city. I can't remember who actually did it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it is as cool as like the people who use the magnets.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff is crazy.
Was there any magnet builds at Brick Fair?
No, what I've been told, like I watched a guy demonstrate on YouTube how he did it because I was wanting to mess with it a little.
Yeah.
And the way he did it was he basically built a false floor with a hole in the inside, and it was like a brick thick. And if you have a brick thick, the magnet can control it. But the problem is you have to build a pretty much like a GBC contraption that lays sideways that has the track pull it, because you can't have track laid upwards because it can't turn corners. So you have to like lay it down on its side and then have something come up. From when you see the stuff online, what it is, apparently like there's these Chinese base plates that are like 4 or 5 bricks high, and they all have it built in.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought about ordering these because it's a Korean company.
Oh, is it Korean?
That makes it, yeah. But it's like I don't know if it's 3D printed, but basically they have like their own like set, and you could buy that kit and it just like rotates. I think a lot of the Hogwarts castles over
Hogwarts Castle, the boats coming up. Yeah.
So those Hogwarts Castle boats that we see on Instagram, that's that Korean company that we see.
Possibly. I know it's like when I was looking at it, you could buy the kit or like the whole set, and it's like it's kind of interesting how they did it. I was like, is that 3D printed like chain links going around? It's not Lego pieces.
No.
But the effect's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like that would be a lot cooler to do if it was controlled. But I think at that point you're almost like putting an RC motor on a Lego car.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, like Drew's into RC cars right now.
So how many what number of Brick Fair Virginia appearance was this for you? How many have you been to?
I've displayed at 3. I've been to 4.
Okay. And has it been getting bigger each year?
Well, last year it was pretty crazy because they didn't even have enough spots for people. Like they had to rearrange the way the vendors are normally set up. The vendors were put like in the back corner. Like they keep having displayers. I think that. And I don't know how they count it because this is going to sound really wrong, but I think it's if you display more than one item, it counts you how many ever items you have, correct?
Yeah, it does.
So there was they said there was over 1,200 displayers, but I know that's very because I know like one person has all of the, what were they called, where they do the little like mechs out of the Bionicle pieces. He had like 40 of those, and every one of them had a tag. So I think he registered all 40 of them. So
yeah,
that counts 40 different entries.
Okay.
But it's been progressively getting. This is how I explained it to a buddy the other day. For the first year ever, I'm going to Chicago this year.
Oh,
And
okay.
from what I've been told, Chicago is very like commercial feeling, whereas Brick Fair, Virginia kind of feels like your home.
I've heard that.
What do you think, Harold? Because you've been to both. Really?
Virginia does feel like, you know how at Brickworld it's really busy. Like
Huge.
I get tired
Yeah.
at some point, but like you have your big names there too. NoMoreBricks is there. Like a lot of your influencers from around the world come over there, so it's like the hub. And I remember like how congested it was over at Brick Fair. I feel like you have more one-on-one time with people. That's that home feeling, and then it's like not as busy, not as like congested.
So maybe like Brick
but
Slopes.
it's just right.
Like I could walk up to Harold at Brick Fair and say, "Hey, let's go get lunch," and us like walk out, go get lunch, and come back. Like it's just a cool whatever. And I've been told by multiple people that in Chicago you can't really do that. That it's like they have like bands playing, they have like different seminars going on. It's all like you're going to miss something.
Yeah, it's like a lot of fast pace and just like different groups. Like, oh, have lunch with us. Oh, have lunch with us.
Yeah, like if you had asked Harold at Brick World, let's have lunch. You start walking out, you're gonna bump into like 7 other people at different parts of your walk towards your car, and then get sidetracked.
Finally, you get food.
Finally, get food like 3 hours later because of all these little detours all these side missions.
That's how it feels like you're trying to plan lunch when you want to go eat with Ficken. We'll sit there and we'll all pick somewhere. Like, first of all, it takes us 4.5 hours to find out what we want to eat. And then when we find out what we want to eat, that's just, you realize that the last 4.5 hours you spent trying to find out what you're going to eat was just like the first chapter. The second chapter is how to get out of the building and not get stopped. And then if someone does stop and they decide they're going to go to lunch with you, but what they want isn't what you're getting, now the whole thing changes. So it was very, I guess, unplanned, and it being so unplanned really like just the chaos emits. Like you just don't know what to do.
So how long is it? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we left to go get that bento box place that we all ate at, Harold, and didn't even make it there. We ended up at like the Froger frozen custard place.
Oh, did you? Yeah, like Brick Fair, there's a lot of walkable restaurants you could go to, versus at Chicago you have to like drive out or go to the food trucks.
Right.
And Brick Fair just opened the Jollibee this year or last year.
Oh yes, you told us. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right there. They must be busy.
I know. So I'll probably check it out.
Like,
you didn't go?
Wait, Harold's going to Brick Fair this year?
To Jollibee?
Oh yeah. That's the announcement. So I'm going to Brick Fair in August.
Hey.
Yeah.
Have you?
Go ahead.
Have you already submitted and everything? You're in?
No, I have to finalize it.
Oh.
But I heard that I could take leave around that time, so I'm like, oh yay, okay. So I had to figure out like what I'm gonna do.
What about Brick Slopes then? That's in August.
Oh, maybe I'll just go to Brick Slopes. Yeah, Brick Fair I could do at some other time.
Reverse.
Rich, so how long would it take you to get to Brick World, Chicago? Would you drive or fly?
Well, I'm not taking the mock to Chicago because I did the math, and to rent the truck is like $600 right off the bat.
Oh wow.
And then to drive up there, I'm looking at filling the gas up.
10.
I think it's 2 times there and then 2 times back. So that's $180 in gas. And a flight for a ticket up there is $333. So I was like, I'm just gonna fly. I was like, I'm not gonna take anything. It's just not it's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds bad when I say that, but it's not.
At a certain point, you think of your convenience too, right?
Yeah, just take yourself and
enjoy it, right? Especially if you hear these rumors about it. Enjoy your first taste of it, really.
Well, I already I have a feeling I'm not going to like it.
Keep your expectations lower.
I have the way that I see it is I have a bunch of friends going and people that I've never met before that I would like to meet. So that's going to be I have a feeling day 1, 2, and 3 is going to be really cool because I'm going to meet everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the people that I wanted to meet, and then day 4, 5, and 6 is me just wishing that I would have left and went home.
Yeah.
Day 4, 5, and 6,
back,
you'll just be going on little trips and hanging out with the people you met on day 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
While the public go crazy during public hours.
Yeah, we stay away
Oh
from
my gosh,
hours.
that's public hours. I
Is
was
it
like,
really that bad?
I looked at Nick. I was like, we need to get out of here.
It's just like
The
shoulder
lineup
to
is
shoulder.
insane,
However,
yeah.
last year public hour wasn't. It seems like there was more space to walk around last year than there was the year I was there with Harold.
Yeah.
They move things around.
See, that's
Oh,
the
they do,
thing.
yeah.
What I keep hearing about Brick World is it's so, and it's I don't know if this is the right word for it, but this is my interpretation. Is it's so commercialized. It's just I don't know. It's not fun. But
How commercialized though?
I mean, I'm not really so. I mean, you definitely have already. I mean, even at Brick Fair, you see it. Everybody has their little cliques.
Yeah.
And the people that are in the cliques get in the cliques, and they're there with their groups. But then you have all the, I guess what they mean by that are the seminars and stuff that go on. But what's weird is it's bigger than Virginia. But I mean, you know how many times I've been to Virginia, spent a week there, walked, and then go home, and 4 days later see somebody put up a mock that I didn't see.
I thought it was in a Brick World too, because I saw remember the chopper build when we went, Nick? Or when I went? I was like, I didn't see this. Where was this?
The Star Wars
all the way in the
droid
back. Yeah.
chopper.
Star Wars droid, yeah, chopper. But I don't know, my fondest experience of Brick World was just meeting people, finally meeting Hive, Macro.
Yeah, that's what it is, really.
Yeah.
It's just a meetup place. People from YouTube or Instagram or Twitch can finally see each other for the first time. And just chat about Lego. It's actually less about the builds. The builds are just there, and then you guys are chatting while you're looking at builds, basically.
And see, that's the thing that I don't. I've told people this before, and I've said this a lot on my channel, and I don't mean anything bad about it, but I didn't get into Lego. Or I'm not even gonna say Lego. I didn't get into having a YouTube channel because I wanted to do what everybody else could do. I don't give a crap what Lego comes out with, because 9 times out of 10, everyone you talk to is going to talk about how crappy it is, how it's horrible, it's really expensive, it's smaller than the last one, but guess what? They're going to go buy it anyway. So it doesn't make sense to me. I want to see what other people do. I want to see their builds. I want to see their creativity and how they interpret something versus me and Harold both built a Black Falcon castle and it looked nothing alike. We both used techniques that were completely different from each other. If we would have both built the Lion Knight castle from Lego, it would have looked the same. No matter how different we pose the figures, it's still going to look the same. So
you'll get that too, because a lot of the builders there are by their mock, and then while you're walking around, you'll just be meeting new people who aren't on social media and just want to talk about what they made.
Yeah.
And they're just they want to give out all this information, and they're just
we still went around and talked to the creators, the mockers. I love that piece, right? So there's a lot of avenue for that stuff.
The thing I'm gonna miss the most is the fact of I'm not gonna have a table to set stuff down at.
Yeah, last year Nick wanted me to go just so that I could bring stuff so we could have a table to hang out at. Because I told him, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna bring anything if I do go. It's like, no, you should. We need a table.
Yeah, well, this past year there was no table. Then I just
we walked around.
Just walked around.
Lots of steps.
I didn't have
lots of steps. But we did stay at the hotel, so it's we just went back to the room and you're tired and then come back out, right?
Yeah.
But this year we're actually flying. I was able to buy flights and straight from here. Like we were like, do we drive to like Detroit?
And you found cheap ones, right?
To Buffalo, yeah. Either our flights are going to be canceled last minute because the price was too good, but you know how Expedia like gives you like I usually track my flights and they'll always give us indicators if it's dipped down, and so it always bings or whatever, and then I looked at it, but it was like an hour old sort of like notification, and the price had already popped up. But I'm like, let me see if I can like relink back to this price from an hour ago, and it still worked. And it's like even when I had looked at the now current price, it was like 150 more again, like the regular price. So I basically got like flights from Toronto to Chicago, which is literally like an up and down because I've done that flight before, for like 350 Canadian, which is like nothing American. And and again, like usually when we fly, we're so used to like driving to Buffalo, and
so we regular price you said is like 500.
Yeah, 550. So it's quite a savings. So I'm like I couldn't pass that up, right? And
what you're just planning on Ubering or we're getting a car?
We're probably gonna Uber to Pearson, like to the airport here, but I've already rented as a car. Like I've already rented as a car, like preemptively, like thinking, okay, do we drive? Because you can always cancel that like so last minute. But we've been used to like flying out of Buffalo because the prices also dip so much more than Toronto. But like the prices were the same. I'm like, come on, Buffalo! Like, what's happening here? And it's weird because like we can fly to Miami right now for like a lot less than flying to Chicago. So I don't know why.
That's weird.
It's so weird. It's like it's like an hour flight versus like I'm gonna get warmer weather instantaneously. Like I don't get
Disneyland.
it. Yeah, right.
Cruise season.
Cruise season. That makes sense. That does. We get there and we're like, oh, we don't have a cruise.
2026.
Yeah. So we are fixed for Chicago, and then we get back home that like Sunday night.
Yeah.
So darn it, I have to go to work that Monday, but it works well.
Hopefully they'll let us back.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll let you back in.
Keep those Canadians
out. No.
Where's your papers at?
But like we've been driving to Chicago all this time, even not for Chicago Brick World, like visiting family and stuff. That to not do that 8-hour drive is like a little bit weird. But at this point, like we need to save our mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich, you've already alluded to it. The Battle of the Bulge. What's this Battle of the Bulge?
Why'd you say it like that? The Bulge.
Yeah, that made it sound weird.
And where'd you come up with this name?
It's the name.
You don't know
of
your history?
Oh, it's actually Bulge.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm history. He's more TV.
In 1944, it's the Battle of the Bulge was like Hitler's last push. It was Hitler trying to take over basically the land near Germany and make it they had already had everything else like pulled out of. So Africa, all that was now all of the troops that were in all of those different countries were now back into Germany, and they didn't realize that like America had surrounded them. And as they tried to push through the Ardennes forest and a city called Bastogne, they were kind of like highly misled because we had tons and tons of troops that they did not know about. And it was like it's definitely a perfect example of like quantity over quality. Like our tanks were shitty. Like our troops were like 18-year-olds. They were untrained. And we just had that many more of them.
And is this the start? Whoop.
Do what?
Not that. Is this the start of the Battle of the Bulge?
Well, so I was working on the buildings. I had some of these buildings designed beforehand, but I wasn't happy with the way they looked because I'm trying to do more of what people don't do. None of the doors, none of the windows, nothing in this is going to be like a single piece. It's all going to be brick built. Like all those doors, all those windows and everything are all brick built. Mm-hmm. So it's been a huge fight to like wait on pieces to get here. Actually, before I came down here, I got, this is like window pieces, roof pieces, and I mean, tiles for roofs. So now that this is here, I'll be able to continue and put roofs on those buildings you just seen. But I want them to be complicated builds. I don't want them to be simple, like just brick on top of brick style builds.
Do these? Oh, I was gonna say about it in interior, but it looks like you have an interior here.
Some of them do, some of them don't. If there is a hole in the wall, or if there is a like the one where you said that they don't have an interior in it, the window is actually open, and I'm going to have somebody looking out of the window.
Okay.
So I've created shutters, and the shutters are going to be open with somebody looking out.
Are there backings to these ones?
Yeah, they're all done.
Oh wow, that looks good.
What's Can you talk about these builds a little? They look very unique.
They're just. I basically found as many pictures as I could that it was taken back then, and just tried to copy the builds.
Like the building techniques. Is there anything you like that you haven't done before, or maybe?
Oh yeah, that's none of
castle.
None of this I've ever done before. It's all like none of these are just straight brick on top of brick. Like there's plates in there to make everything different levels. I've tried to use a lot of different modified bricks and go in between and do different things that you wouldn't normally see.
Nice. What's the footprint of the entire mock?
The entire thing, it'll be almost 15 feet long.
Oh wow!
So how many 48 by 48s would that be?
I don't know. I'm using 32 by 32s. But my 32 by 32s are built into 32 by 64 sections.
Okay.
And they are 6 deep and 11 wide just on the table. But once I get Bastogne built, I'm going to take Bastogne off and do further in the forest. It really depends on how, like, in the forest, I think that's going to be the fastest build part because it's literally just laying down like terrain and snow, and there's no real. I made a joke because I think I got it in the table. Somebody that I work with was saying they've been watching me ever since I've been doing Lego, and they always laugh because I never like everyone has plans, and I don't have like a plan that I technically go by. So I drew a map, and this is like an official like
that's
like
highlighter.
Yeah, that's somebody told me that I needed to like write down with a legend to like know what each color was.
Yeah.
But I got a map.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking through a microscope.
Wasn't it you that drew your castle mock on like a crayon and piece of paper?
I think that's a joke. Like it's just like I'm gonna put water here with this, and this.
Because like I'm really planning on like the German tanks are so much bigger than the American ones.
Yeah.
So it really depends on once I get it laid out how it looks. So I'm gonna start working on the like American side going towards the German side. And when I get to a point to where I think it needs to be like split, I'm gonna do like a row of base plates where it's like split, or maybe 2, depending on how it looks, and then go for the German side. I know that there's gonna be I want technically 2 buildings on each side, and then I want there to be a bridge on the German side because I have one of the things I've done is a lot of research as far as people have posted pictures, like I said. So I went back and there's like I think there's like 21 or 22 photos that I'm going to recreate. And one of the photos that I found is a German soldier like smiling while someone was taking a picture of him, and in the background there's 3 Tiger tanks going over a bridge into the Ardennes forest.
That's cool.
So it's hopefully this is big, but it's like it's going to look good. I'm hoping it does. It's really taken on a big task, especially considering the fact that I have maybe 4 foot of it, maybe 3 feet of it built. And it's
Are you looking at it right now?
Yeah.
Is it where your castle mock used to be? This is now like the building space of your bulge.
That's always going to be my like I'm going to call it layout or my blueprint. The next after this, I've joked about it for so long and I keep like procrastinating it. I'm going to have to do something Star Wars. It just is what it is. So next build will be Star Wars. I already have all the figs for it.
What movie? or show?
I want to do. It's more of the
Sequel.
Clone Wars, really.
Okay.
But it's. I want to do Coruscant, but I want to do like the slums of Coruscant.
Oh,
That's cool.
geez. Oh, the slums of Coruscant. All right.
Like I don't want it to be like what everyone thinks it is. I want it to kind of look like a almost. I'm not gonna. I hate to use this term, but like the ghetto of the slum. Like I want it to be like. I've got a buddy that was joking, and I came up with some building ideas and designed them in studio. And he was like, "Dude, if you're gonna make it like this," he was like, "You realize like all like in the Star Wars world, the drugs that were sold and like all the shady stuff went on down here." He was like, "You got to build a strip club."
Like
So,
like the Gotham.
You go buy some death sticks.
Yeah, there's technically a strip club already designed.
Oh, Slimos.
But it's I'm hoping that it comes together. I just don't want it to. I don't know. Every mock I've done has been like it's shown destruction. It's shown like things torn apart. And even though this is going to be like ran down, the buildings are going to be there. There's not going to be like any holes going on. And I want a bunch of different scenes where basically the clones are looking for Jedi. Like this is when Order 66 is going down.
All right.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's a good idea. So that'll be 2026.
Yeah.
For Virginia.
Maybe we should.
And then in 27, 28, 29, and 30, technically I already have what I'm doing.
That's crazy.
I love the
I'm just
forward thinking.
So hopefully it'll all come out.
And you have all the parts because that castle mock was crazy. Oh,
well, if it's dark, if it's light bluish gray, I have it. But other than
that, there would be a lot of light bluish gray in that. Well, maybe you have a lot of filler brick. You can use the light bluish gray as filler brick.
And that's one of the things that I've like. So when I'm building like Bastogne, especially back in the day, you didn't really see buildings in different colors. It's like they were all like gray or tan or white. And for every different color building I'm doing 2 in tan and 2 in light bluish gray. So I'm trying to use the pieces that I have, but all the stuff from the castle is still in the boxes that it like got pushed off the table into.
Yeah, have fun sorting that.
I don't sort it. I have a pool table down here in the basement that has a cover over it, and I dump it on the pool table and grab like what I need and use.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
And when it gets low, I just dump another box on it.
I did that with like, so I want to sort my mega construct parts, but just digging around trying to like build something, like I can't do this. I don't know how people build with this.
I would rather do that than everything be like separated.
Weird.
Because you got to think like
mega construct as filler brick.
Yeah, they do. Actually, mega construct gives you filler brick, so you can like stand it up as you're building the thing, and then you take it apart. It's not even part of the build. It's just extra pieces for free. Usually in like orange, but I thought that was pretty neat, especially when I'm building like my Halo sets. Good on you. Rich,
for your Battle of the Bulge mock, all the vehicles, are those going to be custom vehicles, or are they the Brickmania vehicles?
They're all Brickmania kits that I've altered.
Okay.
So I'll normally build one in either like real life or in studio, and I'll immediately start changing things about it. And then when I build it out of actual pieces, I'll make sure it works. Like this right here is the most recent one I've done. And I changed a bunch of things on it, kind of made it a little different, but I made it to where this isn't even going to be the final thing because everything was covered in snow. So I'm going to go back over it and make this look like it has snow all on it.
That was cool.
Is this American or German?
This is American.
American.
And then I have there's a couple of companies out there that sell like model kit stuff. And I have custom stickers for just about everything that I'm doing.
Oh, nice.
So it should be fun.
I like your project vision. It's very cool.
And so since all these kits are from Brickmania, that's why this will be the most expensive mock at Brick Fair Virginia.
Probably. I think that most of the stuff, like if I have a tank on there, I've usually bought one from Brickmania, or I've bought the instructions, and then I just buy the rest of the pieces from Bricklink.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because like, there's no sense in me buying like 10 of the same kits if I'm altering them.
Right. What's the average price per piece? Because Lego, we're like, 10 cents. What is it? 10 cents per?
It's like $1 per piece.
Yeah,
It's like $1 per piece in Brickmania.
The thing, like, Brickmania is definitely more expensive, but you're not getting anything stickered. You're getting pretty much custom everything. I mean, the prices are high. I'm not gonna never say they're not, but like, I get like the quality and what they're doing. Like, I get it. And the sad thing is they're not even the most expensive. There's other companies out there that are doing the exact same thing that are more expensive.
But you're like a Brickmania purist, though. You get mainly your kits from there. Oh, you get it from other places too?
Well, every kit in this is Brickmania.
Okay.
But like, a lot of the stuff I have might just like, I don't have them, but like, if you watch the video that I posted about the Tiger 2s that I made, so technically that is a Brickmania style design, but I changed the hull and I changed the colors and I changed a lot of the pieces on like every single one of them. So like, Brickmania, just because they design a tank, that tank is going to be from a certain period. But like, there is for instance, and Harold will know all this, but like the Abrams, how many different versions of the Abrams are there? How many different camo variations are they of each variation? Like, there's
you have mine clearing.
Yeah, there's so many. So what I basically have done is if they come out with something that even I can't use, I see how I can use it.
Harold, do you have any Brickmania sets?
I do. They're still in box. They're expensive.
How long ago did you buy yours?
I mean, there's like, sir, I mostly buy the instructions only so I could use the base of it to make something else. Like, I bought like this World War I tank so I could build some Warhammer stuff.
Okay.
Oh, is it the Frey Bentos?
I think it's the Big Betty.
Yeah,
Big Betty Mark 1.
It's the Frey Bentos. That's actually an extremely cool tank.
Yeah, but I have like a lot of their modern stuff. Like, I have a lot like my Marines like minifig stuff. The German tanks I have. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know how people cough up like 1,500 for a helicopter. Some of their stuff is really cool, so I just wait for the instructions, to be honest.
I have the Pavlo, the Schnook, and the B-17, and those are all over $1,000 kits.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sheesh.
But I did buy the instructions and build those like differently. Like, I didn't go buy the kits. The only kit that I've often thought about spending the money on, I think it's like $1,350. I want the Osprey.
Never want to set foot in one.
Yeah.
Harold and Jeremy, was Brickmania ever at a Philly Brickfest?
Yeah.
They were, right?
They were. Up towards from where we all were, they were in the back right corner where basically
they showed the
show,
Missouri.
we all put where the beanbags were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they weren't selling,
Yeah,
right? It was just like a big display.
They had a big display, but I think they did have a small booth there also.
Okay.
Yeah, that has one booth.
Yeah, I do remember.
I wonder if the prices back then were cheaper.
They weren't as expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 10 years
They
ago.
definitely went up. Yeah. Which
They
I
were
kind of
still-
like, dang, I should have bought some.
But I guess
They were
their building
still up and
quality
coming.
is better. Like, the quality is better now than it was 10 years ago.
Actually, yeah. I bought the Alien APC, and I had the original like Colonial Marine, and the new ones they just released, which I bought, are totally different. Like, the other one kind of looks like somebody. I mean, you could definitely tell the difference. I wish I had it with me. I think I sold it, but
Before we continue,
Yeah.
I just wanted to highlight Brian minifig. Oh, wrong button.
what the
Thanks, Brian. Minifig
alarm?
801.
Amen.
Brick Duster
Amen.
is the best part of Friday nights. Thanks for the dono.
The thing about like that I hate that people say about like Brickmania being expensive though is if you look at what it is, it's still cheaper than the Star Wars like people. Like, I mean, there people go out every like day and buy the Queen Amidala for $190. There's not a single Brickmania figure that's like $190.
Well, the quality like Brickmania does, like you're definitely paying for a quality piece.
Yeah,
so,
definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
A lot of the stuff that I built so far haven't any issues.
So the way that I because I've had just about every single person from them on my show now. And one of the cool things I found out is like, and this wasn't even talked about on the show, it was talked like behind the scenes, is a lot of people don't realize that they have to, and I'm not saying that Lego doesn't do this, but they have to design this set and then somebody else builds it. And as they're building it, they go through the instructions. And if they find a flaw or something that can be done better, they start all over. And then they build it again. And then if they find a flaw, they start all over. And then they build it again. And then there's like a finalized version where the instructions get created. And then they have to like basically subcontract all these pieces in-house. Like they have to order all these pieces from somewhere. And Lego doesn't always have these pieces. So then they got to go to Bricklink. And then you got someone that has to like, it's not a machine that says, okay, it needs 5 of these, 10 of these. They're having to like hand count this stuff. Because there's like, people think that it's a big company, but there's only like 10 people that work at Brickmania.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's every set has printed pieces in them.
Mm-hmm.
Or
the only way that it doesn't have printed pieces are if they're impossible to print. Like all the planes have like, if it's the under on the under wing, if it's the bottom of a plate, of course they can't print on this. But as long as it's something that can be printed, it's printed.
So it's impossible to just get the instructions and bricklink the pieces. Like you have to buy it from them.
They sell instructions on a lot of their stuff.
But then you won't be able to get packs. They do also have sticker packs.
No, they do.
Yeah, for some of the kits, yeah.
Okay. Because I know, like for Bricker builds, it's a lot cheaper just to get the instructions and then
there's another company
bricklink the pieces, like almost $1,000 you save, or even more.
Yeah, look to your right, Nick. $1,000. Brie.
Yeah.
You see, like that's what's crazy about like when it comes to Bricker builds is like it's the same thing with them too. Is I would never like the designer is one thing, but having to sit there and like write down how many pieces it needs of what to me is just I don't know. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Don't you have Mario?
Yeah, well, it's easy to bricklink the pieces because they have the what's that file? They have a file. The XML, and so it just shoots it into Bricklink, and then you just press the button of get all the sellers that have the cheapest parts, and then
but how much are the like? I mean, how many 2x4 red bricks are in that build? Is it like 2,000?
He bricklinked one of them. I forgot what it was.
Like the Spider-Man is 10,000 pieces that I have.
And we can't
over
move
there.
it. We can't even touch it.
And it's broken once because Harold wanted me to move it closer to the Daily Bugle.
Don't blame me.
I remember that.
And once like the bulk of it was done, like you can't just.
So in order to
put it together,
build the Spider-Man, you have to take it apart piece by piece, and they're all 1x2 plates, so you have to use a brick separator, take all the 10,000 pieces apart, and because you can't just attach it together again because it just snaps right in the middle.
It took you like 3 days to rebuild it because you were streaming it all, then you didn't stream for like 3 days, and it was because you were rebuilding.
And now we have like a transparent like rod going through its neck like a trick because it's another way to just keep it like stable.
Yeah. They got rid of that model on Bricker builds. I was talking to Chris at Brick World. He's like, yeah, it wasn't heavy. It was snapping for a lot of people, and so it wasn't structurally
sound
like designed well. It looks cool.
Very.
I want the Mario and the Pokemon.
Yeah, the Mario, Luigi, and
very stable.
Yoshi's probably my favorite right now.
Well balanced.
The nose is just super huge, but
I forget that they're here.
Yeah, the different colored ones. You mentioned your show earlier, Brickin' with the Beard.
Brickin' with the Beard.
For those in the chat who haven't heard yet, what's Brickin' with the Beard? I know you talked about it last time you were on.
It's a random podcast. I wanted to do this thing where, a lot of people's podcasts, this is a good example of like what I like versus what I don't like. Y'all's podcast isn't just going over what Lego comes out with. You're getting to know people. You're talking to people. It feels more of like a hangout than it does like an interview. And I wanted something that did that. And then I was halfway through like coming up with what we were doing. I was like, because when I started it, it was just me and a buddy that was building random Lego sets like while we talked to people. And I wanted to, once again, I wanted to show off what people build. Like, I want to show you things that you might not be able to see or you not may be able to find. So I show people's mocks off. I try to do like 3 to 5 a week. And then Drew tries to bring 3 or 5. Next week, actually, we're going to try something new. I'm going to do something a little different for those that watch. I hope this is a lot more fun. And then I just try to have a guest on that like enjoys Lego to kind of do. I mean, Harold's been on there
multiple times.
Yeah.
So it has evolved in like what year? When did it start? What year did you start Brickin' with
2 years ago?
Yeah, Brickin' with the Beard. I'm only on episode like 150. So it'd be like what, 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years.
You haven't missed a week? Has it been pretty consistent?
Christmas this year fell on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't do it this year for Christmas. And then there was actually 2 Wednesdays that I was at Disney. Oh. And I left on a Wednesday and came back on a Wednesday. And I told Drew and Gene to just do it without me. And neither of them wanted to. So they didn't do it. But it was kind of nice because every time I take a break like that, I think it gives me another idea of something that could make the show better. Because if you don't evolve, it's it's going to get stale.
Right.
So there was like right now, this is the first. I sat down I think it was like the week after Christmas. Me and Drew sat on here, and I was like, I've got an idea. I was like, let's consistently keep a month booked out of people instead of like a week or 2. And I was like, get people that people don't expect or, haven't been on, blah, 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 blah. So far we have I have an entire list, and y'all are actually on the list of people to invite on. But I'm trying to only do it where it's like a month out. That way I don't tell you like, hey, are you available 3 months from now? And then the 3 months get there and you're not there.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to. I don't know. I've got right now. I think everybody is good until the first week of March, and then once we get into February, like halfway through February, I'm going to start dwindling into what's going on that March.
Okay. Cool.
But I don't want to put out a calendar. I don't want people to know because I mean, just like all of y'all know, there's tons of people that can back out, and I don't want to promise somebody's going to be there and then they back out because. To me, it makes me make you look bad if I'm like, oh, well, they backed out last minute. But I also don't want to be like they backed out.
Bye.
Yeah.
Example.
No, like Nick does a great job of it too, because I know it's Friday when I get a message with whoever our guest is. So it's like, oh yes, it's Friday. So excited.
I usually have three guests
lined up.
Yeah.
And then when it's when it's the Friday, I'll ask the next kind of person down the list. But right now it's like a lot of returnees. However, we do have a couple of new people coming up.
Fresh.
So
mine was I wanted to keep it 3 weeks out, and I asked a buddy of mine, I was like, who's some people that you want to see come on the show? And he gave me a list of 6, and I sent the same message to all 6 people, and 5 of them was immediately like, yes, I would love to do it.
Oh,
nice.
The only one that said no, I get why they can't, so it's okay.
I get a lot of. I'll send a message on Instagram. It'll say red, and then I'll hear nothing. I'm like, okay, I'll go on to the next person.
No, I'm one of the few people out there. Like, if you comment or if you send me a message, I'm almost gonna make it like a point to message you back. I'm gonna talk to you. I don't care.
some of them they'll be like, "Oh, that sounds great. What date do you have in mind?" And then I'll give a date, and then they'll say red, and then I won't hear anything. And then I don't want to like badger. Like, "Oh, what about?" Okay.
No, you have to follow through.
Maybe you just said, "Oh, that's cool," just to be nice, and then
that's when you do a little bit of online searching and get their address and start saying.
We are across the border, it's a little bit.
But usually, everyone I ask, it's not out of the blue. It's because I've chatted with you at a convention or online. We've already talked. I try not to just like, what is it called? Cold call.
It's
random
like the
people.
producers from the Lego show.
Yeah,
Lego Masters.
I don't cold
Lego
call.
Masters.
There has to be some sort of
you like Lego?
opening. So
And the thing that like the other thing that people ask me all the time, they'll be like, "Well, hey, so and so was on the show. When are you going to have them again?" And I'm like, "Well, it just depends. Like for me to have somebody on the show multiple times, like I want to have like I need for one, there always has to be good chemistry. There has to
For sure.
And there's people that I have that I know that I would never ask to be on the show just because like I know how they are. So it just depends. I mean, you got to play it smart. You don't want to.
Plus, you want to have someone who can talk.
I was priding myself. I joked about the longest time about how like my show has progressively gotten like more and more from like PG to like that R-rated to where no holds barred, which I'm fine with to a point. But I was like, there was one, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, and maybe a little bit longer. I was like, man, I cannot believe I have went this long with everything that is said, and there's not been like a community guideline strike. And then I posted a short.
Oh, I remember that one.
I posted the reel, and the reel on Instagram like blew the hell up. Like it immediately was like in like the 2000s within like the first 45 minutes.
Oh wow!
And I was like, this is awesome. And then with it being up with like 15 minutes on YouTube, I got a community strike of I had to take it down.
That means someone reported it.
They probably did.
Yeah.
So it was. I've left it alone. So like that's and I'm not even afraid to say it. The video was the German army with like the Nazi march song that keeps playing all over Instagram and like the background.
Yeah.
And like that's why nobody knows this yet. I've not even posted a picture or videos of it just because that one got shut down. I have like 245 guys in this mock, but like I'm afraid to show them just because that one video got banned.
Yeah.
Like, man, I really don't need another strike.
How long ago was that?
It was months ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago. It was like October. It was right before Christmas, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I guess it's almost.
Feels so long ago.
Yeah.
Even though this month's been like super short.
Has it?
No, this has been a long month.
I agree.
No, not for me.
You were busy packing.
You're packing.
No.
You're busy packing. Should we go to the next piece?
Oh, before we go into our next piece, I want to ask you your softie for 2024.
Oh, yeah.
Set of the year.
He's paused there.
Rich paused for a
Are
second.
we at the R-rated part now?
Yeah, paused for a second.
I'm
talking about your bullshit.
You mean like what's the one set that just kind of like talks to me?
Yeah, 2024.
We can have top three.
I don't really know because in 2024 I bought less Lego sets than I have ever bought in my life. Like
so of the few Lego sets that you built or that you got in 2024, which
but
one
it's one that
stands
had to come out in 2024?
Yeah.
Ugh. Probably God, it sounds so I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I really like building the Snow White. The
yeah. That was my
cottage.
The cottage.
Yeah, that was
cottage did one.
That made my.
I'm still disappointed that the dwarves didn't have like the big noses.
Proboscis.
They could have done that.
Their faces.
The
Just
one
get the Pinocchios.
Yeah.
No, but they
the
need
one
like a
thing that I was really
bulbous.
excited about.
bulbous.
Which one?
The one thing I was really excited about was I was going to Disney with all intentions of buying the new Disney castle there.
Mm-hmm.
And then just shipping it back home and building it and it being like the experience because I have the old one. Yeah. And then like when I got to Disney Springs, they were like, yeah, we get like 2 a month and they're pretty much sold out immediately.
Wow.
Jeez.
Dang.
Like great.
That's not the experience.
Is this sold out on
yeah,
online?
No.
But it wasn't like it was just going to be the experience. Like I didn't.
Yeah,
For
getting
sure.
it there.
I don't have room for it down here, even if I were to
Oh,
buy
you
it.
could have had Mickey Mouse and all the friends
I already
signing.
have it.
No, sign the box. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that.
When was your Disney trip?
October.
Oh, so
And was that your first time, or you've been there?
No, I go every year. I've already got. I'm going in.
you're a pilgrim. I believe in you.
World,
I'm a
world or
pilgrim.
land?
World.
World.
Okay.
Disney Springs World.
We normally
Disney
go.
Springs, yeah.
We normally go every October for Halloween.
Oh, fun.
Last year we went the last part of October and the first part of November, so we could see like the Christmas portion of
The
it too.
transition, yeah.
And this year we're going just full in December.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wanted
All
to be
the parks? You go to all the parks?
Oh yeah, we go for like I think this time we're going for 9 days.
Whew.
So it's
Dang.
You are
Yeah.
Disneyfication. I love it.
because
I
it's
wanna go
really
to
like
Disney
the
World.
only. So me and my wife have vacations we do, and sadly enough, I have to take vacations for like Brick World and Brick Fair, and none of those are really like a vacation because like I feel like I work more at those than I do.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So like
That's
Disney's really are only like we do a vacation with her dad every year. And even that's not like a vacation because it's not me and her. So it's like Disney is our little thing, even though you're walking like 30 miles a day. That's just like our thing. So that's like the one vacation a year that we take.
Nice.
We had our honeymoon in Disney World.
Yeah,
I've
back
grown
in the
up
day.
going to Disney World, and my uncle gifted us our honeymoon, and he's like, "Where in the world would you like to go?" You know, he's expecting, I don't know, exotic, remote.
I had no say.
Yeah, you'll say. And my first answer was, "I want to go to Disney World," and he looks at me like, "But you go," because he lives right there, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's like, "But you go see me every year," and I'm like, "Yep, no, that's where I want to go. It's still my happiest place in the world." So,
What's your favorite ride?
So this
Is it
previous,
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes. So
Is
I would
that your new
say
favorite
Guardians
ride?
of the Galaxy has trumped a lot of it now.
Mm.
And that was the first time I rode it with the boys. So
I'm
Is that
a
the elevator drop?
cannot do that one. That one kills me.
Did I tell you guys like Harry went on that ride?
Yeah, you did. And he liked it. Oh,
He's
I
tall
love
enough?
that thing.
yeah.
Barely.
I don't do drop zones for some
I
reason.
don't do drop zone same.
I've
My
never gone
body
back.
just tenses up. Like I feel like if I die at that moment, I would just be like a frozen like.
What?
Yeah, I'm anticipating it every moment. But yeah, how about you? What's your favorite ride in Disney World?
Honestly, like even though I just said it was my favorite Lego set, the Snow White.
Oh yes,
the mine
Okay.
cart. I love the mine cart. I don't know. It's just like it's so calm at first because like you're going uphill, they're singing
Yeah.
the song, you're watching them all like dig the mine out.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's just like the drop. I really
Yeah.
like Everest too.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
How's the Avatar ride? Because you haven't been on that one yet.
No.
Which
Me
one?
neither.
There's two of
More
them.
than one?
Kingdom.
You got the water
Oh.
ride, and you got the one where it's the
The Flight of
immersive,
the Passage.
where you're on the flying.
Which
Well-
one's better?
The water ride feels like an acid trip gone bad because like all the animatronics are like you're in pretty much a blacklit cave on a boat that's not really a boat. You're like in a little like I don't even like a wooden structure that's big enough just for you and her. And then like you're just in this like cave with nothing but neon lights and black lights for a good little while.
Yeah.
And
like a
everything
rave.
is like the animatronic like Avatar people like
Cool.
singing and moving, and it's just like man, I
Singing.
shouldn't have ate the mushroom.
Yeah.
It's a small world.
So that's the slow ride. And then is there a fast one?
The other
Yeah,
one
we-
is you're on the back of the dragons.
The back of the Banshee.
Oh.
Yeah, the banshees.
Banshees.
The only problem
even
with
that-
that is
Oh,
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah. And
I
there's a part in it like where you're riding it because everyone talked like how cool this ride was, and it's like you can even feel like your leg like in between your legs the thing breathing. So it's pretty crazy.
Oh.
But I like riding
What?
it. Yeah, riding it for the first like I'm not even gonna. It's probably not 15 minutes long, but for the first like minute, you're like, man, this is like even though it's cool, you're moving a lot. It's kind of boring. And then there comes to this thing where there's like a waterfall up ahead. And you think he's just gonna fly like out? Well, he like dive bombs with the waterfall, and it immediately becomes like a ride.
Oh, fun.
Oh. Is this also one of those you can only ride once? Because
Like
I know
Guardians of the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy you can only
Yeah.
ride once.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it is one of the like it probably has one of the longest wait times.
Wait
there.
times.
So Guardians, is that the only ride once
Yeah.
ride?
But you can ride it more than once, but Guardians is the hardest ride to get on.
Guardians
Oh,
is
you
like
could
you have
ride it.
no,
It
so they
runs
don't
with
have
the
a
resistance.
lineup. You have to do like an online.
It's
Yep.
virtual
Okay.
queue and
Entry.
online.
There's a
Yeah.
queue.
There's a queue, but there's like nothing where like other rides. They'll
I
tell
see.
you like what you're with,
Yeah.
like physically and everything. I know.
Like,
I
if
kind of
you-
feel like a traitor because I love Disney so much, and yet Animal Kingdom, I'm just
I don't really like Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is my least favorite part.
right,
I want to go to Animal Kingdom.
right, and yet
I just wanna
those
go for
rides
the
are there.
Avatar.
And this is it. I'm like, do I just want to go because of Avatar? And trust me, like we've stayed in resorts at Animal Kingdom, like we like close to it. But I'm just like, no.
Well, what's
And-
really funny is everyone talks about like they're like, well, you can go on the safari ride, and then they have like the zoo portion. Like I have Ashboro Zoo like 40 minutes from my house.
We have
It's
the
a bigger
Toronto
zoo
Zoo.
than it's bigger than Animal
Right.
Kingdom.
I'm okay to see animals in the zoo, and I get it.
But-
There's a whole Disneyfication process to
Yeah,
that.
there's Disney animals.
But I want to see more Disney, and it's like in the other parks, right? And those are the parks that I grew up with. I mean, like, yes, Animal Kingdom is like the newest, and I mean, it's not that new anymore. But I think like
Yeah.
maybe one of the longer times we even stayed in was when we ran like the marathon. Like you run through the park, you're like, oh, this is pretty. Okay, that's enough of it. That's enough for me.
That's exactly how we felt. Like, so every time we go, we try to make it to where we can visit each park 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last when we went this last October, we only went to Animal Kingdom once. We chose Epcot technically 3 times over Animal Kingdom twice.
Yes.
Because Animal Kingdom is like you see it all, but once you see it all, that's it.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I think.
it's
Have you watched the Animal Kingdom animal docuseries?
yes.
Maybe they'll get you into it.
When did Animal Kingdom release? 2001?
Animal Kingdom?
I don't know.
I think so.
98.
90. Yeah. It was
That's an ancient
when we went when we were younger, 20s. Which
And
We
it's
went
about to do a
in
lot of
2000.
changing also.
yeah, it was there already.
Like
So it's-
Dino Land and all that's about to change to
Yeah.
Encanto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No,
What?
Dino-
I need to go now.
Dino Land is changing to like Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Oh,
Jones,
that's cool.
Ooh,
Encanto,
that's gonna
They're
change.
and something else. Yeah.
You're taking me
Encanto.
Dino Land?
Dino Land
I'm
is
not
going.
going.
What? Yeah.
So, Rich, can you rank your Disney parks then?
I'm not going.
I know number 4
the
was
parks?
Animal Kingdom.
Number 4, like, are you counting Springs?
No, just the 4 of the 4.
Definitely.
Yeah, Springs is some magic. Like,
Yeah, Animal Kingdom would definitely be 4. I would say Epcot is probably. I'm gonna say Epcot is maybe.
you are torn here, buddy. You are so
Yeah,
torn.
I don't know.
I am torn too. You have no idea.
Magic Kingdom is number 1, like because that's
Okay.
Magic Kingdom is where you feel like you're at Disney. Epcot is definitely a close second. Hollywood Studios is like it feels like it's really small.
Mhm.
Like
And they've expanded with the Star Wars now and the Toy
Right.
Story franchise, right? But again, it was getting quite compressed at a certain point, like condensed. I
Do you
mean.
agree with this, Jeremy? This ranking?
I would go Epcot first.
really.
Epcot first.
I love the World Showcase.
See, I grew up loving the World Showcase, and then I have kids, and they're like, bleh. Like, we just want to go to like, and to be fair, I do love the Magic Kingdom too, right?
My favorite
But
character is Figment, so why would I not love Epcot?
aw,
I will
okay.
tell you that like this might be an unpopular opinion, but I didn't really pay attention to it the second time we went, but this year I did. I will be one to say that the Frozen ride is better than the Ratatouille ride.
Ooh.
I haven't
Oh,
heard
yeah.
it yet. Have you done Frozen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ratatouille. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go to Disney World by myself.
yeah. Harold, why aren't we coordinating this better? Like we've been
Yeah,
talking about
come
this for
on.
years.
I haven't
I
been
know we
since
have.
what,
So-
We're going.
2011.
This last visit, I just went with the boys. Yeah, no, you went.
I haven't been since '99.
No, you went. You went
Why don't you just go down there
2019.
with us? We'll
No,
tell
you went
hey,
after pandemic. We went to North Carolina. We went to Disney.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, that was California. Disneyland?
No, we went to Disney World and drove down.
I know in
This
2019
was a couple
we went
of
to
years
Disneyland.
ago. I know 2019 we went to Disneyland, and then you drove with us a couple of years ago. But no, I went to Epcot this year towards the end of August, first week of September, because school for you guys start earlier. School for us starts in September, and so the parks were generally quieter. It's always for the Canadian kids, as they call it. And it was also the wine and dine, like the wine and dine, the food festival, right? And so that was really fun. And when you have, well, I guess, yeah, a cousin of ours met us over. So it was just fun to, like, on top of the different countries, further other countries were also part of the fooding, and, you know, so it was really like that gave it more pep, right?
If you like eating like good food that you don't pay attention to what it's called.
Yeah.
Just order something and it'll be good. Like,
yeah,
if you try to like eating food from all over the world is definitely a crazy experience.
Yeah. And I love like how they're pairing it even with drinks, right? Like there's only so much you can drink alcoholically through, but it's like, oh my God, that was an amazing pairing. And then you're like, I'm so full. And then you get to like the next stop post and you're like, ugh, my stomach maybe has another space. Let me like shift things around.
We pick all the time because we'll have like our friends be like, well, why do you go to Disney? You don't have kids. And I'm like, so? They're like, yeah, but it's for kids. I'm like, Disney's the only park you can go to at 7 a.m. and get a margarita.
Yeah, it is so true. Yeah, no, that's for sure. I don't know. Like, I guess I feel like growing up, I did love Epcot a lot. And it's probably...
Is that your number one?
No,
Magic Kingdom's your number one.
We have the three boys, and I feel like they're phasing out of Magic Kingdom. Like they like to go to Magic Kingdom because of the nostalgia of it, right? And that's why we all want to always keep going. And it is the largest of the parks, but they also know that, oh, are we too big for the Dumbo ride? I'm like, are we too big for the Winnie the Pooh ride? I'm like,
I mean,
they still take, and we go to all of them still.
Goofy's Barnstormer last time we were there.
Yeah,
that's a really good ride though.
That is a great ride. That is a great ride.
You're never too
I
big.
will say that the most, I'm going to say, kiddish thing I've ever done is one of my favorite Disney movies is Up.
Yes.
And I told Haley last time we went, I was like, my whole goal was to become a senior wilderness explorer.
Oh.
So I literally went around and did everything I had to do to get every little badge just so I could become a senior wilderness explorer.
That is so cute.
Didn't you get to like collecting pins?
Yeah. So, well, that was like a, so me and Haley's favorite Disney character is Winnie the Pooh. The first year we went, she met Winnie the Pooh, but it was at the ride. It wasn't at the Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So we booked reservations to go to Crystal Palace. This was like the day we were there, because the first day we get there, once we got to Disney, it was like 3:00. So we just spent the rest of the afternoon in Epcot. Then the next day we got up and went to Magic Kingdom, and we had breakfast like soon as they opened at Crystal Palace. So like she met Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet, and when she met Pooh, she like was tearing up. The girl beside her saw her and was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you were that big of a Pooh fan. You have to have this." And gave her like a Winnie the Pooh pin.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, everywhere you go, people are trying to trade pins.
Yeah, Jeremy.
So I was like,
Not anymore.
I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, just keep the pin. We're not going to get into it. Well, then we were at Epcot whenever they were doing the pin trading thing where everybody's underneath the ball near the floor.
Yeah.
And this girl had a pin that Haley really wanted. And I was like, you know, what can I pay you for it? And she's like, it doesn't work like that. And I'm like, how does it work? And she's like, you have to trade pins. I was like, well, there's a store right here. Tell me which one you want, and I'll go buy it. And she's like, well, I can't really do that either. She was like, you just have to buy it. And I'm like, well, then what's something you like? So she told me, went in there and bought it, came back out. And like a couple of minutes later, I told Haley, I was like, let's go in and like buy a couple of these like random pin packs.
Dangerous.
So the first like pack that I buy, I'm like opening it, and both of them I care nothing about. So I'm like, okay, we can get rid of these. So we go back to the hotel. There is a guy there that had a Boba Fett one. It's the Mythosaur logo. And I've never seen one of those before, even like going out to the parks as much as we do. So I was like, holy crap, I want to trade for that. So he's like, well, what do you have? And I showed him like the 3 random pins we had. And the one that I opened out of the pack, he was like, I'm going to let you know. He was like, don't show people that. He's like, because they'll want to trade for it. You need to keep that. He was like, it's the only Disney pin that's ever been banned.
Oh,
and
which one is that?
It's I think they're called cherubs or cherubs.
Okay, angels?
Yes. There's it shows 3 of them beside each other that all kind of look like Cupid, but they're all naked.
From which movie? Fantasia?
I don't know.
Hercules?
Disney.
Where's cherubs? I'm thinking already in my
movie.
head. Fantasia, cherubs.
And like, what's weird is the pin on eBay is not expensive.
Oh,
Like it's like you can buy it for like $15 to $30, but it's a legit banned pin. Like Lego is not. I mean, not Lego. Disney is not supposed to sell them to you.
Oh, okay.
So you still have it?
Fantasia.
Yeah, I still have it.
Andrew just looked it up. Make sure it's Fantasia.
Fantasia. See, we're cherubs.
So that spiraled down the fact that like, so every year, me and Haley, when we go to Disney, we buy every basically weekend we go grocery shopping. Well, every weekend we go grocery shopping. Our bills are split, so she buys all the groceries. Well, every week we go to Walmart, I buy a $50 Disney gift card. And that $50 Disney gift card is the money we spend while we were there.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'd saved $400 right off the bat because they didn't have the Disney Castle, the Lego Disney Castle. So I bought like $100 worth of pins trying to get this the villain collection they had.
Ooh,
And
that's so cool.
It spiraled into this whole like,
jeez.
Oh my God, we're not even talking about Lorcana, okay?
I know.
This guy, Jeremy.
So do you want cards?
Oh my God, don't even like ask him that question.
No. So
we are not even at that part of show and tell. You have no idea the monstrosity.
He's Rich. He's 1 month in
1 month.
Lorcana.
Yeah.
And you know when you start a hobby, you just go crazy. He's gone bonkers.
So me and Haley saw a video where this little girl went to Disney and she walked up to one of the princesses. I forgot who it was, but she had her Lorcana card, and the princess signed the Lorcana card. So I was like, we have some friends that play Lorcana. I was like, let's buy some packs. So I bought $250 worth of packs.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And some of the stuff we've got 2 cards that are actually pretty rare. One of them, I believe, is a Maleficent.
I feel like Jeremy's like sweating.
And
I'm sweating for
Jeremy's not doing this yet.
Yeah.
And when we didn't take them, it ended up being like something. And now I'm just like, man, that was a complete waste. Like we never should have done it.
See, that was my thing.
Okay. Let's see here.
This is his rabbit hole of
where is
and he's gone into tournaments, like weekend tournaments.
He'll tell us about tournaments in the next segment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn the camera around.
That was last week, his tournament.
I think you just have to bring all your stash in front of your camera, which is now probably supposed to be impossible.
Isn't there that button?
There it is.
Oh.
So this is my month
Oh
of
my gosh.
Lorcana-ing.
So all that is all 6 chapters, and literally Andrea's watching the Oceania tournament right now on Twitch.
Oh, is that a Lorcana tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oceania's happening right now. In Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Oh,
Yep.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's crazy. So you want to buy all these cards?
I'm willing to listen.
I'm not even willing to
Especially if
listen.
it's first chapter, some of the ones I'm missing.
You guys can exchange DMs after the show.
You make an offer. They're sitting in a bin that they'll never get used.
Oh no.
Oh, he's scratching his head.
Glad that we've shifted from Lego to
Are we going to go
Disney
into our next segment?
Okay, fine, let's do it.
Yes.
Which
Tournament
is Share Your Stories. Share Your Stories. Share Your Stories. Weekly recap.
So that tournament, Jeremy, how did you do?
Yeah. How was your tournament?
Which one?
The one that
What?
How many did you have?
Tournament.
I had 2 last weekend.
The
And I
first
got
one
another
chronologically.
For those in the chat that weren't here last week, introduce this tournament, Jeremy.
Okay. Right now, it's Azurite Sea is the current series, so they're doing the set tournament.
Yeah.
So basically, for every series they put out every 3 months, they do a set tournament at each card store. So Azurite Sea is the current expansion, where the new one comes out in March. So I had 2 tournaments last weekend, one in Phoenix and one in Prescott. The one in Phoenix, I just started playing just over a month ago, so just for Christmas. So Phoenix had 42 people in the tournament, and I finished 12th.
Ooh, very
So
good.
Nice.
I was very happy with how that went and everything. Had a lot of fun doing it, and it was actually, if it wasn't over an hour away, I'd probably go back there more often because the store is super nice. They actually had a Magic Commander event going on at the same time. So I mean, the store was like, it's an old Ashley furniture store.
Oh, okay.
So it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Ashley Furniture. We have
Ashley
that here.
Furniture.
Oh.
So think probably about the half the size of a Walmart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or if you guys have like even Lazy Boy, like we have Lazy Boy furniture stores.
And so how does the tournament work? Is it like lots of little games and then the winner goes on to the next round of little games?
So basically, depending on how many people are playing, Ravensburger, who made the game, basically set it up to how many rounds you're going to have. So we had 42 people sign up, so we had 6 rounds. And it's Swiss. So basically, you have 2 games. If you win one game, you get 3 points. If you win both games, you get 7 points. And your accumulated points at the end of your 6 rounds puts you where you are.
So you won the first round because you went on to the next round.
The first games I played, I won both games 2-0. Yeah. And then the next one, I lost both games.
Oh.
And then I split the next 4 rounds. And then the last round, I won both games.
Oh.
So I ended up winning. My winning percentage was, I think I went 7-5, something like that.
It's not bad.
Did you get anything
the
for
Shadow
12?
Realm?
No.
Did you get anything for 12? No.
Nope.
Only first place.
It was top 8. Top 8 get the enchanted card. So I missed out on that. And in the raffle, they kept on raffling off stuff. And I just didn't get lucky enough to get in the raffle.
That's your thing. You always win the raffles at conventions.
So I was happy with that just because playing for such short amount of time and coming 12th.
That's cool.
That's really good. Yeah. But you don't lose cards, right? Like you don't lose cards. Okay.
No. So the next
Were you probably the newest
most
person?
Junior?
Like the newest?
I would say yes.
Wow.
I would say
who's this new kid on the block?
I know.
The first person I actually played, his brother works at Ravensburger, working on the game. So,
that's so
cool.
But unfortunately for him, he got disqualified. Well, they actually did not disqualify him, but they gave him all losses in the last round to get him out of the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So then the next day, had the tournament at Prescott. The local store I play at, it's their original store, so I went and played there. And
it's a different format.
They played a 3-game format. So best of 3 games, and it was 5 rounds because we only had 17 people playing.
Oh, okay.
I actually was doing really well in that also, but due to what was the wording that the manager put it? Gray area of TCG ruling.
No way.
I finished 9th. We have 4 individuals who basically cheated in the last 2 rounds to lock in their top 8 spots. So knocking people who are in the top 8 out.
How do you cheat in Lorcana?
Oh no, you're asking questions.
You're not allowed to intentionally draw more than once. And they intentionally drew their entire last round, so both players got points. When it's only supposed to be one person gets points.
Yeah.
So 4 individuals did that in the last 2 rounds. So basically, they just kept on inching their way up.
So they didn't even have to play.
They didn't even play. The last round, they didn't play. They just stood there and watched everybody.
That's crazy.
It's the dark side of Lorcana.
That's the dark side.
Yeah. So
Are you going to do that next time?
What corruption have you learned?
I sent the manager. Well, actually, it was the owner. We wrote up. I'm not gonna say it was a nasty gram. I basically said
a terse,
concerning.
Concerning, yes, because basically I told them I wanted clarification of this rule. Then they got a full email of the things that they did wrong and everything, and had them look at it. It took them a week to respond. And when she responded, she says, "Nope." It's like basically she agrees with everything I said. There's nothing she could do about it. And they're going to fix it for future tournaments.
If you're writing an important letter like that, use the word allegedly a lot.
Yep.
Allegedly.
So
that is key phrase, key term right there.
So they're going to change the tournaments going forward for them.
Okay.
But the one I'm playing at this Sunday is already. I literally went from that tournament to the local store and had a conversation with the guy who runs the store. Well, girl who runs the store down here to make sure the tournament's going to run right this week.
Beforehand.
Yep.
Make sure you clarify. You'll see those same guys come in.
Yeah, I got my eyes on you.
The one of the four who used their gray area, is what I'll call it, is going to be playing this week, and he actually came.
Were there some people from the 42 people on the Saturday? Were they?
Oh, four.
Four of them were there on Sunday.
It's a ring.
It is. Basically,
did they recognize you?
They didn't recognize me. I went back and looked at all their because in Melee, which is the system that they keep all the records in, you can go back and see what every single match anyone's ever enrolled in. So every tournament, every weekly thing, it's all there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Interesting.
That's changed.
Yep. So I was able to go back and see who all played the day before, how they did, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can see like when they started too, like how long ago.
Oh.
So you want these Lorcana cards?
Sounds like it's a deal,
Rich
right?
is gonna be like,
well,
to the Shadow Realm.
My show and tell is not going to be here till Tuesday, but I did just buy 2 boxes of Lorcana first chapter from Japan.
What? So good,
I heard Andrea cough there.
So those are coming in Tuesday.
I started I'm not gonna say a new collection because I've had them before, but I want to get all of the original like first 4 sets of Pokemon cards.
Ooh.
Oh, have fun.
So I started that again. I had them all at once, and then when like the hype came in COVID, I sold them like an idiot.
No.
So now I'm getting them back.
How are you gonna get them back?
Just buying them off
Yeah, hunting
on
them
eBay.
Down.
I have I already have I'm trying to get like, did any of y'all know like a lot about Pokemon?
Decent
I've
amount.
seen the hype.
Just a bit.
I've seen all the crazies.
I've got most of the unlimited. I've got all of the fossil, all of the jungle, and I'm trying to get Team Rocket and trainers. And the gym trainers are the most expensive ones. I have most of all the other ones except for like a few like really rare ones. I'm gonna wait for Charizard to be the last one I buy just because.
It's so expensive.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's just I want it to be the last one. Unless I could find like a stupid good deal on it, I'm gonna make it the last one that I buy.
So when you originally had them, it was when you were like a kid.
Well, I don't know what happened to all the ones I had as a kid, but I actually like pieced the collections together in like 2017.
Okay. As an adult. Huh. Nice.
The thing that gets away, right?
There was something that I did this week.
There is?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
I had a mega haul. So let me share a screen.
I mean, I'm glad that it's clear, but I don't even know where he put it.
So in my laundry room, usually my Lego shop at home boxes have started to accumulate. It was just getting
out of control.
I still remember it was 4 boxes.
Like I need my space.
So this is the laundry room.
Yeah, where's the laundry, right? Like where is the laundry?
And so the boxes just kept building and building.
Insane.
It looks like Harold's room.
Not right now. It's in the bathroom right now.
I was wondering where you put it all.
And so there's a backlog of
So we
things
decided to do
build.
like a big
And this would be like a
big
year.
haul.
And this is like not even all the things that he bought that he wanted to build like right away. Like those were a lot of sets too.
Nick, it's almost to the ceiling from the pool table.
Right?
I want to do one too.
Yeah.
So we opened them, Hayden and I opened them, and so they're all a lot of them are gifted purchases though. There's like a bunch of gifted purchases
That's
in here.
definitely not.
But you still have to buy the purchase to get the gift with purchase.
Oh, you got all the
So-
Animal Crossing sets?
I got a bunch of them.
Apparently.
This is the rabbit from the year before. It hadn't been opened yet. It was in there. I was like, oh yeah, the rabbit.
Oh, you got the hoopty doopty?
So now you can see the floor again in the.
We have to sweep
No,
it.
I like it with the
In the laundry.
boxes.
You like
I
it
don't
with the box?
know.
I could do that again,
No.
but yeah,
No,
let's
So,
do
first
it.
of
yeah.
all, that.
We had like a lot of cardboard boxes.
I was able to put them in,
I have no idea
spots.
where. Somewhere.
and it doesn't
What
look.
you could do is open up all the sets and all the bags and dump them all out, and then try to build it that way.
I know.
That's nuts. But
But-
yeah, he's built, I guess, a couple right in front of me.
No
here.
UCS sets?
No UCS sets in there.
No.
Oh, when I move, that's
Which
what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up all these boxes underneath my table and just stack up all my sealed sets.
Yeah.
How's your week, Rich?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Nothing too crazy other than the Lego orders that I've been waiting on. I've got a pretty big Brick Mania order coming, and I've got another Brick Warp order coming.
Pretty big, as in sets coming in, or
No,
pieces?
They put out minifigs and a tank turret that I needed. So
Okay.
I got, I think, 10 minifigs and 5 of the tank turrets.
Because I saw that Instagram video where you dumped all these minifigs on the table that you didn't
Oh,
realize.
that's nothing. So like,
Forgot that.
that's
Hold
nothing.
on.
I know these are in here, but
Oh, look, he has a sealed set collection underneath, too.
Let's zoom in. Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Jurassic Park.
This is how we shop from other people's places.
so like
Woo!
this whole entire box.
Oh wow.
Is each of those $5 or more than $5?
Oh, they're way more than
than
$5.
It's like 25.
25 each one.
Something like that. Some of them in here are like 35. I know there's one in here that's 40. But like, I mean, it's endless.
These are all going to go in the Battle of the Bulge mock.
Yeah, well, there's 4 things in here. I've got a buddy that's in the Navy. And anytime that they release something that I think
Is
he's
that Harold?
out on, I buy for him. So there's like 4 things out of that box of his, but everything else is mine.
Nice. How about you, Harold? How's your week?
Packing.
Yeah, packing. I checked out all my commands, so now I'm just like on limbo. But gosh, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm blessed, like for the experience and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just funny
because
because
tell that thing.
yeah, that's our next segment. Before that, I've been eating a lot.
Why? Well,
So
why?
like all my friends, like my sailors and all that, they it's like
a different feast,
different feasts, like each
a farewell feast.
each week. So I've been eating a lot of hot pot.
Ooh, yum.
My work mom brought arroz caldo and santojon.
Mm.
So I've been eating like a lot of that. I just today I had 2 potlucks
Oh my gosh.
for my hospital staff and then my platoon.
Oh, you're so
Yeah.
Food is a love language. I believe in
It
that.
is. And
But
then have
you know,
another
when
one
you
next
move,
week.
you're gonna be like starving in like about a month. So really, like bulk up because.
Yeah.
Who's
It's funny.
gonna
I was like, I still need to fit in these suits.
Oh.
It's feeding me. But no, it's like it's bittersweet. Like
Yeah, for sure.
just leaving a place that you pretty much built your foundation on, and then going to a
Yeah,
new place. But
Yeah. They're
I'll
launching
deal
you.
with
You're
it.
their baby bird. Goodbye, Harold.
Yeah.
How
They don't want me to
has
leave,
your
right?
packing? How's your packing been
I feel
going?
like it's not really packed. If you look at the back.
He's done some. He's done some.
I don't know. I feel like it's
This is Christine.
Like last week.
Shouldn't you be packing? And I was like, I mean, so the reason why I don't have my glass cases like turned on right now is because they're pretty much gone.
Oh, it's so sad.
Like they're empty.
Yeah, they're empty. So I've been like getting my boxes. Like Jeremy knows, he's seen like the whole.
I've seen all that. I've seen him load it and unload it.
I keep the boxes only so that.
So you packed everything back in.
In the box, back in their plastic.
Holy schmoly.
Yeah.
He had a ton of these.
Custom.
It's kind of. Yeah.
He's a custom tubs with foam in it for his Gundam to go into.
Yeah, that's the first one I put up.
That doesn't mean that you can sell that as sealed.
Yeah.
So, funny thing is, with anime figures, even though they are opened, as long as you have the box, you could pretty much sell it a little bit more than what you bought them from.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a great.
So another thing too with the like type of material they make with these figures, you have to open them or else they get, I don't know,
off gas.
Kind of weird to say, but they get kind of sticky.
They get expiry. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they need air to basically
dry a little.
Yeah, dry a little. Yeah.
Keep dry.
So all my figures are open, and yeah, it's just collecting this hobby too. You get all those memories, like I said earlier, is all about the hunt. So in Japan, finding the best deal, finding like what you want.
Yes.
You build or you implant those memories with those like things.
Hunts.
I was telling Christine, it's like, guess how much I bought this for? Guess how much it's worth now?
You remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are just like prize figures, but I bought these for like $13 US. Right now, so this is just an expansion pack. This is already $40 opened. $60 sealed. Yeah.
Wow, it's a big jump.
But basically, when he moved into that room, that closet behind him, one half of the closet was for the anime figure boxes, one half was for the Lego, and then they all started mingling together after about 3 or 4 hours.
That's wild.
The whole closet was completely full.
The house you're moving into, is it a bigger room?
No.
No. It's a
so
different state.
I forgot how tall this closet is because it's from all the way to the ceiling. It's just filled with figure boxes.
Wow.
And I took out the first layer, and then there's more figures that I haven't displayed. I was like, oh yeah, I have this figure.
we would lay them out all on the table, and it'd be like, okay, Harold, which one you want to display? Well, I want to display this one. So he picks one, and 5 more go in the closet. So for every one he was putting out, it's like 5 or 6 he was putting up that never came out.
Yeah, well, now they're out because I got more of those cases. But yeah, it was just funny. Like I said, like you had these memories implanted in these. So
yeah,
you always look back to it.
We are collectors.
Just kind of like packing and slowly whatnot. Going back to the Gunpla, like Jeremy stated that I built custom foam padding for all my model kits that I built. I have more space for model kits than I have models, if that makes sense. So I'm like packing these in. I'm like, why do I have empty slots? I don't see any other model kits out here.
That's when you just
kind of like. I know. So I started like just cutting in, just making it. Cause I was like, these don't fit. How did I make this all fit? So
I went to. I told you that I got like out of Gundam before I got into Lego. Like I was doing both, but Lego was just like a fun thing I was doing every once in a while. And I haven't missed Gundam at all. And then there's a hobby it's like hobby
Town
store that's in our mall now. And I went the other day, and they had was it like the perfect grade unicorn with all the attachments?
Oof.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
And I'm like, man, I really want that again.
Uh-oh.
I'm not
Slippery slopes.
Before the stream, Harold was kind of showing his Star Wars helmets. Hayden was telling Maria that he wants a Star Wars helmet.
So his birthday's coming up, and he's always loved Star Wars since he could. I don't know.
He's 10. Well, he's turning 11.
Since he could think.
He's turning 11 in February.
So it's been a lot of Star Wars in our house from this kid, and he knows all the movies and loves the clone troopers.
Yep.
So he wants a.
You said it correctly.
Yeah, I was like, and he's like, I keep telling you, Mom. I'm like, yeah, but my brain is full. And so he wants a clone trooper helmet.
What does he want? A Captain Rex?
Just a clone trooper helmet.
Okay.
Oh, phase 2.
Now you're asking me too many questions.
So
and he said it's at Amazon for like $40. I'm like, really?
Is that a good deal? $40.
Well, I think 40.
There's no Black Series on Amazon for $40.
Okay.
Maybe Canadian.
It's probably not Black.
Like, I don't want to buy him anything too expensive because he's 10, right? Like 11.
Most Black Series helmets start at $100 American.
Yeah, all mine are 100. Unless you get them on sale.
So let's phase it down because we're still having a steak dinner.
He wants a kitty one.
We want a kitty one because he's probably going to run into walls for real. A kitty.
Like how I started.
Yeah.
Remember that first order Stormtrooper helmet that I had?
Yeah, you were passing it around
at a Lego convention.
Yeah, rubies.
We are a house full of toys, and I'm so loath to like buy more toys, and like I'm like, fine, it's your birthday.
But it doesn't make sense with all his lightsabers.
Oh, that's what he's saying too, and he also wants a blaster. A blaster, and I'm like, we just never have blasters in the house.
Sick.
We just don't do blasters. And I don't know now. I think
don't they have it at Toys R Us? These helmets.
I don't know, Nick. Maybe you can research this. But he showed me on Amazon.
Have you seen that Commander Gree helmet?
No. Yeah, I've seen it.
Dude, that thing's sick.
I'm not interested in like Captain Rex. I passed on that. I think Commander Cody's might be coming out soon. And I agree.
I have the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. I have Commander Gree. I have a 332nd, and I have a 187.
Yeah.
And then
these are Black Series.
Yeah.
Black Series.
Yeah.
And then I have a one of the Wolf Pack pilots from
the Black Series helmet.
Yeah, from The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, that one.
Where do you put all your helmets?
All mine are upstairs. I have like a whole room of like the Black Series figures. I have a whole room where the whole top of it is lined with nothing but figs.
Out of the box.
That hobby.
Out of the box.
In the box.
We need to see this room.
Yeah, I know, that's next.
That's another
time, next time show and tell.
The helmets are like on shelf down below those.
Cool.
Very fun.
Maria, you got a new pen case thing.
I did.
Is that show and tell?
Maybe for next time show and tell.
I don't know. Yeah.
But you could talk about it. You're excited about it.
I was excited. Then I forgot that I bought it, and then it came to the door. I'm like, oh yeah, I bought this.
So I don't know if last time you were on, but she collects pens. That's her Lego.
That's my Lego, and it's been a lifelong pen collection. But I actually have most of them still sealed, untouched, unopened in their boxes, and a lot of them are limited editions. They're numbered. And I do have a number that, of course, are open. And I do also have a few that I use, right? Because we have to use pens. But I have like super, super editions that you just don't touch. You don't even ink. I don't even ink them. But I want to display some of them because they're beautiful. And a long, long time ago, I did find a display case that displays them vertically. I should just bring it down. We should just go into show and tell.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, a lot of the time when there are pen collectors, a lot of pen collectors have them lying down, like drawers, right? Or just, and it's just too much real estate to like have that lying down, or I guess like they would have them stacked up. But I like mine vertical. And it's a US company. I think I found them when we were in Texas years and years ago. And it has a glass case that you actually lift up. and then you put them in a line, and then it's back into this case, and it's vertical. And ever since that, I haven't been able to find something similar. There's others uprights, but they're like more on an angle, or upright and they're like lying down, but they're like on a kind of a shelf and they're all lying down. And so just by fluke again, many years later, I searched up again upright vertical glass display pen case, and the same company came up, and lo and behold, they have one that holds 20 pens, and I can easily feel that. It's crazy. I didn't, because it's not fat enough for some of my fat pens, which is crazy. How fat do I like write with? It's crazy. But yeah, it's gorgeous.
Some shows would call them girthy, but
girthy. Yeah. So I mean, it's
got a drill.
I think with this 20 thing, I think I only have room for 8 more. And like I said, like a lot of my pens that I do have, they're so I collect these. They're called Writer Series Mont Blanc pens, and the packaging for them. Packaging is what gets me, right? I love books, and so I've always collected them, even like when I was younger, because all the cases are like a book. And so they honor an author since the beginning in 1992. And that first author was like Steinbeck. And it's progressed since that this year's author is finally Jane Austen. And they've only featured 3 women throughout since 1992. We're now in 2025. But a lot of very notable, of course, authors through the years. And I've collected it. And every year I wait for this series to come out, usually around August, but I like to keep them in their book packaging. And I mean, I would like to say that I have them filed like in a bookshelf, but they're actually behind my actual books because I'm running out of space for my bookshelf.
When you find something like that you like see and you like that, I feel like you got to buy them all.
Yeah, I'd buy them all.
The cases like that I did with the Mario, I bought 2 and liked what it was, and I was afraid I wasn't gonna like find any more.
Yeah.
Well, my wife actually, there's one up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7, 8. I got 10 down here that I haven't even opened yet. So like she bought them all once she found out they worked.
Yes.
Nice,
I know. This is it. I know. I keep thinking, do I need another case? But no, I feel like I also want to preserve it to admire what I can admire, and like knowing
more
that
pens are going to come in anyway.
Yeah, like it's only 2025, right? Like,
yeah, I think I've seen the angled display cases somewhere.
Oh, okay, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I have. It's terrible.
Yes, because we're going to our next segment.
Have you guys watched anything this week?
Not out of the ordinary.
Taskmaster.
Oh yeah. So Jeremy, I finally I YouTubed and I checked out I think it was the first episode of Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Whose Line Is It anyways? Like
Kind of, yep.
Just comedians doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first 2 episodes of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated one they just came out with.
What streaming is that?
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh.
I saw Paradise. Which one of you was the one that mentioned Paradise? Jeremy. Yeah, I saw the first episode of Paradise. Yeah, it was good. Have you heard about that, Rich?
No.
It's what is it on Hulu for you guys? Because it's on Disney Plus for us. It's like who are the actors? It's
James Marsden is the president, and what's his Sterling.
Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling K. Brown is basically his personal bodyguard, and the president shows up dead one morning, and he's being framed for the murder because it's the last person seen him alive.
Right. So the first episode dropped, and it was good. It's like kind of there's flashbacks and everything. It's a well done show. I watched the Big George Foreman. Have you seen that? I think it was on.
I've seen the preview.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It was on Netflix.
What?
It's basically George Foreman's life,
Oh, yeah.
but I guess the actor actually gained all this weight. So at the beginning, he's very svelte and muscular because George Foreman was, and then as the movie goes on, you can start seeing. I first thought it was a fat suit, but then I YouTubed it, and he's like he actually gained the weight.
Dang.
And because George Foreman does get bigger as he gets older.
I remember what I watched.
We should move
Sports.
on.
Oh yeah, your Super Bowl. I mean, not Super Bowl. Your football.
Football.
Playoff games.
But your team lost, didn't it?
Who you pull
Yeah,
for?
Commanders. I felt bad.
The
Who
Commanders.
do you pull for?
Commanders got destroyed. I mean, I don't have a team. I was just going for like certain ones.
He's going for.
So I was going
Washington.
for the Commanders, and they got
I'm an Eagles fan, so
yeah.
So
And
you're happy.
then the Chiefs and the Bills game robbed,
That was a good game.
rigged.
I was
No,
going for the
that
Bills
first down was
on
a
that one.
first down.
What?
Yeah.
Look at Harold flinging
I know,
these
he knows
terminology. Who are you?
Sports lingo now.
I had to
First
stop
down.
watching that Chiefs game, and I was like, nah. I'm just done.
have you seen the thing that came out that says that like the refs are admitting to being paid off?
I don't think that's like. There's so many articles saying
Oh,
like, the referees are under investigation. The game might be voided. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till that thing is just whatever.
The only thing that I'm gonna laugh at is like, let's say that is the case, like it did happen, and like the game gets voided, they have to either play again or like let the Bills go forward, and then the Bills just lose in the Super Bowl. So it's like what was the point?
Are we ready to go into our next segment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see these pens.
Which is
I know.
it's time for show and tell. No.
Bye,
I know
Jeremy.
clearly in the event of anything catastrophic, I could still carry out these 2 cases, but we have left like, the rest of my fines. It's now called the Pen Show, Maria's Pen Show. No, really.
All right, so
I'm not hijacking anything. This is my first pen case that I found years and years ago.
this is
and
not the new one.
This is not the new one. This is the vertical one, and I wish I had bought more of this. But I mean, when you're traveling, you can only like pack so much, and the box was pretty hefty. But it stands out like this, right? So it's an actual like glass case. It's like a terrarium. And these are
Mont Blanc.
these are all Mont Blancs, and they're all my ball pen collections. I don't.
It's like Harry Potter ones.
I feel like I don't buy too many ball pens anymore. I really focus more on fountain pens always, but these got in the way because they're just so pretty.
Maria's Pen Show.
They're just so pretty. And every single year since, I'm like, okay, I can only like feature so much. There's like, what's this? 2, 4, 6, 8, right? And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep them to my ball pens. I don't have a lot of ball pens or roller balls. And I'm like, oh, I wish it could always be. So in another pen show, I found something like this, which is naked. It's that one's by Lavenger. I guess that's their company. And this is Lanier, handcrafted. This is cherry wood. It's very pretty.
Wow.
It's sturdy, but
That's
it just leans the pen. So I'm going
Is this
to
the
like,
big boy?
this is it's just an open-ended one where it allows me to just
It's the
lean
big boy.
and lean
Oh,
like boringly lean a pen like this. These are my stubby ones, a couple of stubby pens that
I don't like how they're like leaned in different angles.
but it's just leaning, right? So a lot of the time too,
Yeah.
there's a lot of cases where they're lying down like this, and there's like a whole tray that you're
Yeah, I've seen
leaning
those.
down. But I feel like I had these forever, and I feel they're just dustier and they kind of fall. And then I don't know what possessed me, but I'm like, I'm going to look for more of those glass cases. And I found it, and I'm like, oh, it's all my birthday. And
Well, it's like Wicked Brick. Oh my god!
So this is again from the first case
Different
company,
wands.
and it's big.
I know they're like wands.
Is it stuck?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Never take it out. Your pens are
you can't have them again.
They can have them again. They're stuck.
there.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Okay,
Oh, you
so
just have to turn it around for the
Oh,
two
this is
writers.
heavy.
it's heavy. It smells like delicious wood. You have no idea how delicious wood.
You can store your
I love the
toothpicks in there.
smell of things.
I
And then
know.
chocolate figs.
And so, I mean, twist my twisty arm, but for the month of February or January they were giving 20% off. And I'm like, yep, that's enough for me to like buy
Now,
this
bring this.
bad boy. And yeah, so this
Wow,
holds
that's
20
a
pens.
picture.
And these are mostly fountain pens. I only
Yeah.
have a few of my author series in here, just because maybe they could be my favorites. But the first 3 are in here, and then a randomness of
Nice.
all my other pens.
I was telling Rish she should put LED lights, but she's
no.
like, no.
Oh,
Everything has to
RGBs?
be
I'll send
dark
you-
and
Yeah,
things.
you can have it
I'll send you
green or
strips.
red.
But it's
You should
so
start getting rid of the Lego behind you and putting your pin collection up behind it.
right. Oh my god, look at all the spacing here. Anyways, I have this by my bookshelves, and they make me happy. You know, this is my Lego right here.
In case of emergency, break glass.
No.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, but yeah, it's still not fit enough to those pens, like to
These pens are too
actually
big.
handle. So I actually have like again a lot of the writer series. They're just too broad. Like I don't know. It won't go. It doesn't go through. See. So this is a Warhol. It doesn't go through.
Just means you need to get a drill bit and
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No. So yeah. So
modify
I don't
them.
know. I feel like I have to keep those still over there.
Yeah, modify them.
And yep, these are Maria. What are
I'm
you
gonna sell you LED strips.
It could be like a my own creation.
A mock. So yeah, that's I forgot that I had ordered it when it came, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
wait,
that's a really nice case.
this is it's nice and hardy. But yeah, I've always wanted something that would be in case, keeps
Yeah.
the pen kind of dust free.
Definitely looks very important.
And then
Pretty brick glass.
Mason has his
Oh right.
art.
Yeah, Mason finished art. He's our
What?
second guy. I love art. I love art. I was able to convince my two older boys to be into art, but not really. And he was not happy with this art piece, and I can't remember, maybe perspective, but I think it looks very cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so he actually did very well this semester.
Oh.
I think he finished off with almost 100%. He got 99% art. He
Is
actually
that
has
the
some
river in
cool stuff.
Tokyo?
Yeah,
You recognize
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. During it's beautiful.
He's very meticulous with his art. It almost drives me
That looks
insane
nice.
because he doesn't mean to do things last minute, but he's literally painting like in the wee hours of the morning before he has to hand something in. And I'm like, oh my god,
These
why
are
did you start
Tokyo
this?
buildings.
Maybe, but in any case, yeah. And this isn't even my favorite of what he did this year, but
But this
yeah,
was one of his projects. that he
one
had
of
to
his
do, right?
projects. And yeah, that was technically my show and tell.
Oh, where'd Harold go?
Oh,
Okay, we'll go to
is
Jeremy.
he looking for like his?
What do you got, Jeremy?
I'm a lame duck.
What?
I bought
You got-
Lorcana packs
Lorcana?
earlier. I put them into the computer and I put them into the folder. And then my other stuff hasn't shown up yet. So
Yeah,
I'm a
till
lame duck.
Tuesday.
I have no show and tell.
It's anticipation. He has anticipation.
What? Oswald and stuff.
I had Lorcana time.
Oh!
Let's see here. Okay. I'll
Show us
you.
a new card. Show us a new card.
I'm going.
I
I'm
see your
going.
Enchanteds.
My Enchanteds?
Yeah.
They're in the other folder.
Which one?
What's your newest expensive card?
One
Did you
of
get
them-
the Costco Mickey?
No, I'm still waiting on Kevin to pick that up for me.
Oh, okay.
So one of them that I got today
Oh.
was
Oh,
Oswald.
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 So it's a legendary. It's about a $10 card. So where's the Baymax?
Ooh, Baymax.
So the foil version of the Baymax. So
Oh, nice.
it's actually
I
a
like the foil.
so it's about a $20 card, but
So the foil is like a shiny
Yes.
card.
Yes.
And you can see like a sheen.
Like
Yes.
a sheen.
and the ones that Harold's asking about is those.
Ooh, and these are extra foiled.
These are
Yeah.
enchanted.
These are
So
the
how many enchanted cards do you have?
These two.
Oh,
Oh,
those
they're
are the
so
only
rare.
enchanted cards you have.
These are roughly one per case. So
Oh.
one per every 110 packs, roughly.
Who is that? Snow White and Arthur?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur has a Buster
Rich,
Sword.
do you have enchanted cards in
Yeah,
the
let's
potential
open
Jeremy haul?
I don't like. I know that I have one card that was worth like 20 or $25.
So each of those are about $100.
I don't know.
Oh.
when,
Oh, what? You have yours cataloged in your phone? And you're not even
This is
into it?
more serious than I
I
thought.
would be.
Seriously.
But that's the main ones that I got today.
All right.
And then the Japanese ones come Tuesday.
Cool. Can't wait for that.
That's for next week. Rich, how about you? Do you have anything for show and tell?
Not really.
Anything else?
Yeah.
We've
depleted you.
My one order that has came that I've showed, like I've had it for 2 weeks now, and I've showed it like a couple times, but I've yet to do anything with it, is just out of pure amazement. The fact that I have this like custom.
Are those heads?
Yeah.
Oh.
All custom heads, right?
Every single one of them's custom, and every single one of them's different. I don't know why.
I do the same upstairs.
That's for the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah. Like every single one is printed different. I don't know if it's going to focus.
What's the bottom one? Like they're wearing masks? Or like
baklava?
Yeah.
Balaclavas.
Oh.
And...
But that's the really only thing. And when I ordered it, I didn't pay for this, but they have any of y'all ever played like Call of Duty?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Call of Duty Zombies, where you get the like plasma pistol.
Yeah, mystery box.
Yeah, I got the mystery box, and it came with a plasma pistol that glows in the dark.
Oh, sick!
That's so I will be doing something with that in the mock as a joke.
Is that the Peter Pan tower over your left shoulder?
Yeah,
the light blue one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was trying to figure. I was like, are those architecture
sets
sets?
You built like about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I got Haley. We found it on clearance because it was like $60 when it came out, and Haley found it for like $25.
Oh, dude, you should have waited. But I mean, that's all good price. Yeah.
Your Mario
that was crazy.
We don't really get clearance around here like that.
No.
For your Mario collection on your shelf there, how is it curated, or like what do you decide to display? Is it just the figures?
Yeah.
Oh, how are you moving it? What the?
Angling, Harold.
Oh, they're in cases.
Yes, that's what he said. That's what his wife bought.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
many of them.
Sick.
Where did you get them from? Like Hobby Lobby, Michaels?
No, I think they're 124th model car cases.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
And you just put like a base plate under?
Yeah, well, they like this one right here is the easiest one to show. I just like built up a staircase.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay,
nice.
Okay. Stadium seating.
Oh, look at that.
Stadium seating.
And then it just sits in.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Nice.
It's like a pen case.
Yeah, it is like a pen case.
That's how I'm gonna show off my armies. This is gonna get like 50 of those.
You need that too.
Well, I thought about Haley asked me as a joke. She was like, "Do you want?" She's like, "Do you want me to order?" Because I think I calculated it. If I put figs like teetered, every other I can fit. I think 100 in one. And she's like, "Do you want me to buy 11 or 12 of them so you can get your army in it?"
Yeah,
I was like, "No, I don't."
Because you can stack each case.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Wow.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Because there was I think that they went around for a while. I forgot the name of them now, but there was a case company that was out there like sponsoring people, and they messaged me and was like, "What's something we can do for you that so you can make a video to sponsor us as like an affiliate?" And I was like, "Well, you have a minifig case that hangs on the wall." I was like, "But it only holds 90 figs." I was like, "But they're spaced out. Is there a way that you can give me that like same size with like maybe a little longer?" And they were like, "How many figs are you trying to put in it?" And I was like, 1,300. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we can do that, no problem."
Oh,
like,
wow!
Because they technically will fit like 3 deep.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 3 deep, 1 stud apart. I'll throw like weapons in some of them's hand, not all of them. And then like I never heard anything back from them. So,
Oh.
One of those things where it says red and then
Yeah.
Harold, what do you got?
Yeah, it's a
What's
Nick and
this?
Harold morning show.
What is this?
It was in the meeting. I'd start with Lego. So
Wait, we can't see it because of the big title.
It's
you
really
can see it
big.
right here.
Okay, okay, can I see it?
Where's it?
So
I'm trying to
you know I love
oh, there.
fine.
There.
What?
I love my old system Ninja stuff. So this is my 4th set of this.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's like, oh, $29. Oh, sick. I'll just whatever.
Oh, the hunt. The hunt.
Is this from Bricks and Minifigs?
No, so this is from a local seller. So support your local businesses.
Yes,
This is from Pat, Brick and Bad here in Virginia Beach. Great packaging. He inventories it. Puts it all in separate bags and stuff like that. So it's great. I enjoy their business. They just started their rewards points, which is amazing. But yeah, gotta put that in a box. Probably never look at it for a while.
Forget
Harry
you have
did some. I forget I have. That's why I have it on Brickset. So thanks for that.
So you have every one of your sets on Brickset, so you know what you have.
Yes, there's been a lot of times where I buy a set and I realize I have another one. So, Harry did some art. So here is
another art.
Nice.
Shadow.
Yeah, the
Very
shadow.
nice. Did he draw this like with those how-to from like YouTube and do a step-by-step, or that was like from him?
No, this is from him.
Wow, he's so good already.
Was he looking at
That's
a
what I'm
minifigure?
saying. I don't know. I think he was probably like, this is. I saw when he drew this. It was all from memory. He was like, "I just draw Sonic."
Oh, that's crazy.
And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was Sonic." When he was like, "No, this is Shadow," and I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Remember from last
Dad,
week?
you're so lame.
I know. Anyway, so he has.
It's anthropomorphism.
Yeah. So this was a picture. This was the original picture that I gave him. I was like, it's some random coloring
That
page
is very
that
cool.
we got at, I think, a party or something. But he took this and he made Squid Games.
Oh, what are you showing your kid? That is awesome. That's funny.
It might be Roblox, but yeah, he just
Oh.
traced it. He traced the this guy, I guess.
That's funny.
That's
He made
funny.
this. So I thought this was so cool. I was like, I would never think
Oh,
about
he's
that.
creative.
Yeah, these kids. I don't know.
That's really good. No, but that drawing was really, really good.
Yeah, it's. I was impressed. I was like, dang, this
Yes.
is this was on the refrigerator. That's why I left.
Yeah. Where did this come out of? Is he always sketching now?
No, he's like, I guess it just comes to him whenever.
Mm.
I don't really like, hey, it's time to draw. But now he's just like, just does it, when
Yeah.
he's bored.
The art hasn't hit Hayden. The sport has hit Hayden, but not the art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Harry's into
that's
just
very cool.
video games and that. But like I said, I left my current duty station. So one of the traditions is to give like a going away or going away gift. So this is what they got me.
Hey, it's you.
Is that
Yeah.
3D printed?
Yeah, it's all 3D printed.
Wow. It looks really slim.
Wow, what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, you look really slim after your feasting.
When I saw it, I was like, are these Avatar legs?
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's really cool.
It is.
Is
I told him
the mug
afterwards.
stuck to the hand, or you can take the mug off?
No, so you can actually like
Oh.
accessorize these things.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
You just-
It's-
That's cool.
It's cool. All 3D printed. My technical supervisor created the base for it, so
Can you take it off the base?
you could. It's on really strong Velcro. They told me.
Oh, yeah, it's
So and
Yeah.
but
what are the coins?
yeah. So this is our command coin for the lab. So this is just our generic lab coin.
Yeah.
And then here's honor, courage, and commitment, which is our Navy core values. Just imprinted on this. But I told him, I was like, I'm not. This is a pilot suit, by the way.
Wow.
Not Navy.
Yeah. But this is a Marine Corps aviation. But no, I love it. It's great.
What does it say on
So
the
this is
back?
gonna be on the
There's
desk.
like writing on the back.
It's just like my
Oh, is it private?
what unit I'm in, how
Okay,
long
okay.
I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
on station and stuff like that. So that's one of them. The biggest one.
What?
I hope this.
There's even a
doesn't-
bigger one. Oh, I see
it's a
it.
bigger one. Right behind me. This thing is huge.
Yes, that one's as tall as me.
Yeah. So this is how big this minifig fit.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And-
my buddy, he doesn't do anything Lego. Only he buys sets for his kids. So he made this for me. This is 6 48 by 48 base plates that he
Wow.
spray painted.
Go big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has my ranks. Of course, Filipino. So we have the flag. And just like, I was shocked. I was like almost in tears. I was like, what?
Yeah, you better cry.
So are you
very
gonna hang that on
It's
a wall?
heavy.
Like next,
It
or
is
is it gonna
heavy.
be
Yeah.
It's heavy.
leaning against the wall? I guess.
So what's funny too is like Harry saw this and he started doing this. He was like, "Oh, it spins." Yeah. But
That looks
so he pieced this together at the place that I got this.
Mm.
So I took this over to the shop so they could see like the final product and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
know, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that-
Normally you
okay.
give out paddles, but I was like, I don't want a paddle. I want something cool. But I'm fine with like anything they give me.
All right, my turn. So I built a couple sets.
From his hoard.
Oh, so these are the Bricker builds, Rich. So we got some
Yeah, I want that.
Pokemon.
I want the Squirtle and Charmander.
Yeah, me too.
Bulbasaur
Charmander is
is
very cute.
not built yet. I still have to get pieces, but
Hmm.
Bulbasaur.
Oh,
hopefully can fit
Bulbasaur.
I don't
somewhere.
know. You
I was
think?
thinking
I think
about
Mudkip's
putting
cool.
this here and then putting
What?
getting Bulbasaur up there. This is the Yoshi.
Have you knocked that before? Like knocked?
No.
Wow.
Knocked it over? No.
No.
Yeah.
And oh, this is the Spider-Man we were talking about.
Yeah.
With trachea.
So it
Tracheostomy
snaps right here. But it looks cool. Like it's probably my favorite one, the Spider-Man.
Still.
You can move it a little bit to the left.
Yeah, no. We are not moving it. I'm even like
Isn't
referring
it-
it
So
very
it
lightly.
used to be over here on this table, and
Yeah.
then Carol's like, "We should put it here." So
By
I
the
picked it
Probably
up,
Daily
a
Bugle.
better.
and then it like snapped.
I mean, it's probably a good suggestion, minus the snap,
See?
because then it's not like it would be more in the way in that.
So this week I built the Corvette.
He forgot he had it. He forgot a lot of the things.
I did
that he
forget
got.
I had it.
He's
but-
like, "Oh, I got this!" Like you should see him opening all those things. Like, "Oh, look, I have this!" Like,
Oh, that's the best part, right, Nick?
"Oh, I forgot that."
so you can take the roof off, convertible. I like it. It's very nice and sleek. I've been collecting these. I don't know what scale it is, but these cars. You can see they're kind of
Yeah.
behind Maria there, like a bunch
That's
of
not
the
a
cars.
supercar.
It's not a supercar, but I guess
Yeah, that was on sale here.
these open. I can't remember how to open it. This opens, so there's
Whoa.
the steering wheel. So quick build. It was a quick build, but and then
118, 1/8.
it doesn't say on the box. Usually,
It
I
looks
thought it
like
would
GI
say.
Joe size, like
I thought it would say on the box what the scale is, but
375 inch.
Here's the.
And how did you feel
The
about the
IRL.
build?
I said it was quick.
I know, I'm surprised
Nice
you have
build.
2 builds.
And then the second set here is Harry
I
Potter.
still need that set.
That's a
ship.
cool looking set.
I love the shape of the boat. It's very it's very cool.
Yeah.
It reminded me of building like the sea cow.
Yeah, get a whole bunch of those
The
and
same kind of like.
have a Spanish Armada.
But yeah, it's a cool ship. Nice and thin too.
Slim.
And the build was fun, like how they had everything tilting, and then just like putting it together. I guess it's just like you build the pieces and then you just kind of stick it on.
Where are you slotting this, Nick?
I have a spot, but it's not really.
Of course, you have a spot.
He built it. He's got a spot.
So you get.
I'm telling you, that ceiling.
Yeah.
You get Victor Crumb. You get. She has the Woody legs or the Avatar legs. I forgot her name, Madam.
Humphrey.
Should be
Maxim, Madam Maxim.
Oh.
We don't know our characters again.
Yeah, I love Harry Potter.
I know, me too.
Madam Maxim. And you get Igor Karkaroff.
Igor Karkaroff.
Yeah, Karkaroff. I guess this is a new Igor with this white suit.
Oh, we had a. Oh, wait, we did have another Igor.
Yeah, I think we got him before.
Yeah.
Barry Crouch Jr. And you get
Flor de la Cour.
Flor de la Cour.
Flor de la Cruz. He's Spanish.
Who was she's an actress that she was in The Walking Dead. Yeah. The Daryl Dixon.
Really?
Dead. Yeah. She's like the female.
So
because I was watching it, I'm like, she looks familiar. And I'm like, oh, that's Flor de la Cour.
Oh,
you also get this carriage, which I think we've gotten this carriage before in a different set.
Yeah, that's smaller. I have it upstairs.
This carriage, right?
Yeah, the carriage.
You get a Pegasus. I'm not sure if these wings are new.
They look.
No, they're old.
They're old.
Oh, they're old.
I don't know why they. Yeah,
different color, right?
Yeah, the silver one because they have white wings too.
Yeah, I think white would have looked better.
Yeah.
In the movie, is it a flying horse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
With white wings.
These are all stickers. Unfortunately, not printed shields, which are crooked. This thing has a face. I don't remember it in the movie having a face.
Now we have to watch the movie again.
And these two. Do you remember these?
But
faces?
usually their ships are like that, right? To scare or ward off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
This
the
is just
sales
like
on
a
Bricklink
cloth.
aren't that expensive. That sale right there is like $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm only saying that because I'm about to buy.
So. Oh yeah, I also got this bag, but I haven't. It was in the big mega hall.
Oh, is
what's
that a
this
shopping bag?
I'm not sure. I didn't.
I
open
like
it.
bags.
Open up.
I'm an old woman.
It.
I love. Ooh, maybe I'll take this to my trip.
When do you leave again?
In 20 days.
Dang.
I know. I bought tickets to the Louvre.
So the sets that I opened, some are here now, just on this.
Oh my
stuff.
gosh, I can't get this out.
And then some
What
are
is
just
this?
kind of here. So they're accessible to build now, so I can.
It's like a baby Bjorn. Oh, that's interesting. It's
What
like
is
a,
it about?
a
Oh, wow.
backpack. It's a backpack all in that thing. So I mean, I guess it's a
that's
good
cool.
backup. Is this a freebie?
I forget how I got that.
Nick doesn't even. know
If
how
it
to
was
get
like
these.
VIP points or.
Oh,
You guys
mean,
remember?
It's light.
You guys remember this
It's light.
backpack?
It's a little
No.
flimsy,
No.
but I mean, when push comes to shove, I mean, it's sizable.
It was
And
in
it
that
has-
mega hall.
It's the zippers are cute little like bricks, I guess. It says Lego, and it has
I
a nice
forgot.
illustration here in the front.
Let me,
Yeah.
Strappy has Lego. I do like Lego merch. You know, they
oh,
are
you
fun.
can show it.
yeah,
You
the
can
whole
wear them
vehicle.
front. Let me just model them. You know, that's what I mean. Like a baby Bjorn. This is how I would carry all my kids.
Looks like a
You
flat,
You
like
put them in
body
a
armor.
backpack, and then inside it's nicely has
That
prints.
thing will hold like 3 or 4 plate carriers.
Right? Like this is pretty sizable for the fact that it was really stuffed into that little pocket. It's like a backup bag.
So to repack it, it's all in like it packs.
Yes, but now I feel like I really struggled pulling that out. That I probably won't be able to
fold it back in.
In.
They never go back in the same way.
Not so beautiful, right? Okay, it's like an origami.
There's a one-time.
I'm a poor origami-er.
All right.
Origami.
We're gonna go into our last segment.
Okay.
Oh,
which
that one?
is it's time for news you can use.
We have so many banners, I almost forgot.
Thanks to Alan the Brick Man.
Thanks, Alan.
Let me set it up. Oh, we're missing one.
Bye, Harold.
There we are.
Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, fine. Oh, party event! Let's go for New Year's Eve.
Party event. Turn heads at every party.
I don't know why it's showing party event.
I haven't even clicking party event.
Happy Lunar New Year!
Yes, Happy Lunar New Year! Anybody born the year of the snake?
Snakes.
My mom is.
All right, so February 2025 sets are now available. Shop at home.
You didn't get that.
I was gonna say maybe I should watch this movie.
You should. Wait, you haven't watched this movie?
Oh yeah, because it's already
February. Never watched it or read the book.
Don't watch them. They're horrible.
Jeremy loves these movies.
I enjoyed this.
So you can now get Twilight. I thought this was coming March. Is it February? I thought it was March.
Oh. I did it.
Oh, you did it. So you can get the Twilight set. You can still get this Valentine's Day gifted purchase.
Does anybody want that? I have like 5 of them.
What?
One.
Nick has one. We're okay.
I have one.
I mean, the ribbon I think
What
is
do I have
actually
5
nice.
of these?
What did you buy to get 5 of them?
All I buy is pick-a-brick orders.
No, okay.
But pick-a-brick orders will only let you order 1,000 of a piece, so you have to do.
So you got 5. So you got 5,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also you can get the botanical fields flower, which is $40. So you can stack.
Those ones.
Guys.
It's like weeds. They're giving us dandelions
cool.
this time.
They're giving us weeds.
That's a poly bag.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah. They're at my Walmart right now.
It looks like a box.
Like when they say field flowers, these are the things that are going to give me allergies.
Yes.
I'm
already.
But I got the Lego versions.
Oh.
Flower arrangements?
That's interesting.
That's a nice one.
That's
I like
nice
this flower here.
I think that's why that's
the color
pictured there.
My parents has a porcelain version of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's something nostalgic about it, right?
Yeah, I almost want to buy one. It was like I have the Lego version now.
You got the Disney brickheads, Dumbo,
that was
Eeyore,
cute.
and Red Panda.
Oh,
They're
Dumbo
now
looks
out.
weird though.
Oh, I think he looks sad and cute.
He looks sad because of the eyebrows here.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Dumbo.
That's Eeyore.
I know Eeyore.
That's
That's
Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Seasonal bunny chick hunt, decorative Easter eggs.
Yeah. We're
okay.
at Easter
Where's
now.
Elmer Fudd?
Lego Creator record player with flowers officially.
What?
announced.
What Lego are you doing? What is this?
Oh, cool! You can have a
Interesting.
microphone.
And why is
Okay,
this?
a microphone, a radio, and a record player.
But why with the flowers? This is like they're
It's
trying
a
to
botanical expansion.
They're trying to
Yeah.
lure
It's like how they did
botanical
space
fans,
with everything.
right?
It's like they did what?
Space, like Friends even had a space.
Oh yeah.
This is the botanical creator DJ did.
Right.
Hey, the space French sets were pretty sick. I have 4 of them.
So this is coming out March 1st. Sorry.
Yeah,
Record-
this
does this
like hockey
does it
puck.
spin?
Probably.
It probably spins, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
It reminds me of remember that guitar or ukulele?
Ukulele.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ukulele
right.
is nice too.
It reminds me of that kind of just the colors. Maybe it's pastel-y.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gift of purchase record player like compatible with that? You know, the discs.
I think their record player disc was bigger.
Mm. Yeah, that one was like a hockey puck.
Oh, you can switch out the records.
Oh wait,
Lego
go back
group.
up.
Mhm.
Go a little further. A little further. Look right there. You turn the back of that crank to make the disc spin.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could put a motor.
Cool if the flowers spin with it too, but no.
Yeah. And then you can have music play in the background.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that the flowers are growing out of record player.
Lego group increases solar capacity at Lego factories.
Oh
The
yeah,
Lego factories are solar.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
I saw the blueprints for the one in Chesterfield, and they were talking about how it's going to be like total green, like solar panels everywhere. Yeah.
This is nice.
Love and
I
light.
don't understand how a company that manufactures plastic is totally green.
Really?
I mean, energy-wise, green energy.
Are you guys getting rid of your plastic bags soon? Like we are out of plastic bags here. Like
Oh, let me send you guys some.
maybe.
Whenever we go to Walmart in the US,
we like bag one item per bag.
yeah, just so we can get more plastic bags for
Target. We're like, oh,
recycling.
Target.
Oh yeah, I'll send you Target bags.
What do you think about this?
This is cute.
The
Love and lights and
It's very artsy too.
yeah.
creative how they use these pieces to make it look like they're nuzzling.
Yeah. Very nice. 10,000 supporters.
And it doesn't look like it's a. If it does make it, it'll be like a poly bag or something. Like it's not
It's
a lot
not
of
a lot
pieces.
of pieces.
That's not making it as a set.
It would turn into something else.
Yeah.
Lego Classic Creative Build and Play Box revealed.
Oh, nice. Walmart clearance right there.
Yep.
That's
750 pieces.
That's called killer.
Yeah.
$50.
$50.
Upscale racing
saw
driver
that.
minifigure
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
You were showing this to me yesterday. Octon.
with the underwear.
Nice.
So
that's what they have in the middle?
what number upscale minifig is this now?
3?
4?
Are we including Harry Potter and Hermione?
Oh yeah.
We
So
got
that'd be-
Harry Potter, Hermione, the pirate.
The pirate.
I know that's
Pirate.
actually number 5 because they got the big fig too.
Yeah.
What about the ant or giant man? Would that be considered one?
No.
Or is that too small?
Not in
I
the
think
scale.
it's not the same scale.
Same different scale, right?
Yeah.
So this is $54.99.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna start making like licensed figure, like Harry Potter's license.
Yeah.
I
was
can't
thinking,
wait
like,
for Castle.
Star Wars. I was thinking Star Wars or something.
You know they're gonna make a space one.
Yeah, classic space for sure.
Yeah, classic space. I'll probably get that one.
So for Castle, what character do you think they'd make? A knight, or would they make like a king and queen?
No, they'd probably do a knight. It'd probably be like a lion knight, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
The
that it
good
would be
guys.
Cool. Yeah.
the
That'd be
good
cool.
guys. They'll probably make one good guy, one bad guy, like they did with Harry. and
Oh yeah,
Hermione.
they'll fight.
Sonic the Hedgehog Badnik.
Crab meat. I had some for dinner.
Ooh,
It's like a big
Looks-
version.
Mr. Krabs.
Are those new?
That's
The
it?
crabs, or those are petals?
These are just pedals, I think,
Pedals.
Oh no,
Very-
those are
or shoulder pads.
shoulder pads.
Epaulettes?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
If
Praetorian
you're
Guard
talking
built
for
it.
Max. yeah.
for Max.
I wonder if I can click. Oh, I can click.
Oh, nice.
Sagoi.
The buildable
Uh,
pig from Harold's favorite movie.
Botanical
Which one?
Le Florist.
Don't
Farm.
even say it.
What's his favorite movie?
Where the Praetorian Guards.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Mandalorian.
So
Or
this is the
dandelion.
weed.
Weeds.
Oh, 50%.
Oh, so there's
off.
some sales.
Oh, the bundle sets. Yeah.
Yeah.
flower bouquet and flower. Oh, wildflower bouquet and flower bouquet. You save $18. We don't have this one.
Yeah.
So we have this one.
Yeah.
Tiny plants and succulents.
Okay.
We.
Palmer's
Have
about to
both.
put those on floor now too.
Oh yeah, we do. Retro camera. Postcards and London postcards.
Okay.
We never got into the postcards.
No, strange but true.
I kind of want the Tokyo one.
I think they are.
What are the different cities?
Yeah.
Is that
I think
all?
London.
London, New York, and Tokyo?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
they have. I think they have one other one.
Australia?
Paris?
Or no?
I think it's Australia.
Oh, Australia. Sydney?
Wild Safari Animals?
The red fox.
These are cool. I never got them, but they're
Yeah.
cool. They look nice.
Yeah. We just don't have any more.
When I was doing creator sets before, 3-in-1, I used to always buy those. I would have got these. But
Oh, I forgot you can make a squirrel.
why do you want a squirrel?
I don't like squirrels.
I don't know. It just looks goofy.
I like
Just
the
like
owl,
have it like in a
actually.
corner. Just like this.
The fox is terrified.
I'm gonna wait for that to
passenger
go on
airplane.
sale.
Did you guys ever? Oh yeah, Harold has this, right?
Ooh.
The Costco Lego truck.
Is that still available? Uh-oh.
Costco employees.
I want that coin or the plane.
Lego. Did you see the trailer for this? The Lego Minecraft live action movie. I showed Maria the trailer.
Mhm.
She didn't know it was Minecraft
I know.
at first. She's like, "Who's Steve?"
Who's Steve?
I'm like, "You don't
What character Steve are we talking about?
Wow.
I know.
So
I
this
was
is
not
so the
thinking that
movie
way.
has Jack Black and Jason Momoa.
It's definitely a weird
Oh, Jason
combination
Momoa's
of
in it?
people.
Yeah, Jason Momoa's in. I'm not sure if this is Jason Momoa, but this is Jack Black.
No, Jason Momoa is wearing like pit vipers.
Oh right, like
Yeah.
pinkish.
Oh, they don't have blockheads?
No,
Oh wait, this is from a movie. This is gonna be weird. I think
Yeah.
Harry wants to see this movie.
The trailer looks
Yeah,
weird. Like
but-
the animals are all blocky.
Oh, something came out today that Hayden wanted to see. Something came out today.
So Woodlands Mansion fighting ring. Oh, here, this is the Jason Momoa figure.
yeah.
The long hair.
Huh.
So now he's he's Aquaman plus that character.
Ew, is that what the zombie's gonna look like?
Oh, they have like a mad face.
I don't know if I like that.
It looks like the Grinch.
Mm.
Like the Grinch
Yeah,
as a blockhead.
No, that's Green Skull. That's like the
Oh, yeah, it
female
does look
version
like
of Red
a-
Yeah.
Skull.
Yeah, like a skull. A skull face. Maybe it's the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the nose.
That
This
big
looks like a
face
Star Wars character.
There is Mr. T.
Pity the
Oh, yeah, he does look like Mr. T. Oh, it's a fighting arena.
Yeah,
Oh,
you get lives.
you get a rideable chicken though. I might get this.
Wait,
Set.
how does this move? How does this motion move? Like she'll
I'm
just
not-
twist? I guess they push the lever
Like,
and they
walk 'em.
twist probably.
Oh yeah,
Robots.
Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah.
Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah, they
Rock'em
go
Sock'em.
Ah,
in and
twist
out.
around.
Oh, here. Oh, these go up and down. Are these points?
Yeah,
If you
Points
knock them
for-
off, you
yeah,
get
life points,
points.
like a Kato.
Interesting. That'll be like the new at Brick World Chicago. Instead of the foosball tournament, you'll have like the Minecraft.
Make a
knocking them
Minecraft
over.
mod.
The Ghastly Balloon Village Attack.
It looks
Oh, we
like
saw
something from
Oh, they
Howl's
shoot-
Castle.
They shoot things out of its mouth.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Right? Like that reminds
Oh,
me of.
that giant chicken thing.
But it's like stuck on there.
It's funny.
Laying an egg.
Oh, like KFC. I don't know. I've been buying a lot of Minecraft sets just for myself.
Harold's gonna be into this. I can already tell.
Watch this.
Oh, this
Vincent
one.
Van Gogh Sunflower.
Yeah,
I had an argument on my stream about this. I think this is so ugly.
that's what Nick says too. But he like puts it to the same level as the wave. He does not like the wave.
But we have it.
We have it.
I got it
know.
for my birthday.
The
I
way
don't
is
have it.
better than that though.
Is this writing? Oh, it's a.
Yeah, it's Vincent.
What does it say? Oh, it says
Vincent.
Vincent.
It's how
It's
he
a signature.
signs.
So the real painting has this
Yep.
in the same
Yep.
font.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's printed. Yeah, it must be printed, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
signed each one for each
Yeah.
set.
I do like how it the stragglers of the leaves.
These petals are going to be annoying to get straight.
Oh, so annoying. These
The
Andrea
weird
would-
thing though is that they literally made a sunflower that looks like a sunflower, and none of those do.
they're just like discs.
Yeah.
They're just like discs.
Yeah.
I guess they're like on a more abstract stream of it, but
I mean, the
Yeah.
Mona
Is there a
Lisa
picture of
is
the real
ugly
one?
enough. Now they have this.
I know the Mona Lisa.
The
I
Mona
couldn't.
Larry?
I
Yeah.
couldn't.
The Mona Larry is kind of growing on me though.
No, Harold.
I almost like.
That's because you keep
Is it
looking
still-
into his eyes.
Is it still at your
Yeah.
Costco?
No, I was trying to take
Yeah.
a seed to it. See?
No.
Oh, is someone showing it? You
You
have
have
it?
it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy has it.
I bought
Was it for
5 of them.
$20?
Oh yeah,
What?
tell Rich about how like what the part out is, because didn't you say?
Oh
the
yeah, I
part out
know.
was-
Gene went to our Costco and bought like 10 of them because they have like a $300 and something part out value.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Were they
I think
$20?
30, I think, is what they were.
Yeah, they were like $29.95 or something.
I bought 5, and
Australia.
Kevin bought 8.
Nice.
Yeah, they didn't have it at our Costco. I was like, boo! I just want the gold pieces.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it's like thick. I didn't know these petals were thick. From this
Yeah,
picture
they're like
here,
2 C's
like it's-
thick.
I thought they were just
The
like
oars?
paddles.
Yeah, the
I thought they
oars.
were the oars, but they're like thick.
They're like
I
side
think someone
building.
said these are
They're
machetes. Oh, is that a new piece?
Which
New
one?
slope piece?
Huh?
This?
The slope? Yeah. The
No.
cheese
I think-
wedge?
I think we have
I
that.
think that's a
I
new
think we've had that
cake
before.
slice.
Maybe not that color.
$200?
No.
Wow, I'm surprised.
What was that?
$200.
US.
I know, I'm surprised.
So it's like-
because
Oh.
the wave
500
was not.
Canadian.
Yeah, billions.
All right.
Grand Central.
Lego Ideas Grand Central Station achieves 10,000 supporters.
That's really cool.
I like the rooftop. It's like that botanical garden one, right?
It does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sand
Mine is the
green.
best. Yeah, but I like the.
What's
whole-
this piece here?
Oh, those are grenades.
Oh gosh, yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just in
Oh,
sand green color. Yeah.
Okay. What about this piece?
An
egg?
I don't know that piece.
Oh, that might be the dim sum piece.
Dim
I don't know
sum?
if it's not that big.
Are you just hungry again?
Ooh, that sounds good though.
I had dim sum today.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe a Technic ball.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, this is nice.
It's nice parts usage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like there's an interior. Is there another picture?
Oh, wait. Maybe now?
Nope.
Oh no.
No.
It's
But
a
it
teaser.
looks like there's an interior.
Look at all
Unless,
those
or it's
minifigs.
just a reflection.
Oh, look, the janitor's still there.
where's the
Oh.
janitor?
The one with the beard in blue.
Oh.
With his
Here's the
plumper.
back.
Is that a girl figure with a huge mustache?
Her?
Like
It's a girl hair.
Yeah.
a
She's an
beehive.
incognito.
Don't mind me.
Oh, so Lego 20th anniversary modular building poster. It's a free
What?
download.
Oh.
Oh, I want.
So they're saying that Market Street is officially a modular.
Yeah.
How
Mm.
controversial.
Yeah. So which ones are they missing? Oh, they
No.
have every. Oh, they
I
do
think
have the
everything,
tutor. Oh, they have
yeah.
everything.
They have everything. It's to the
Where's
most
the
current.
Ninjago modulars?
No, it doesn't count for this.
And these are in
Sets.
order of
Release.
appearance.
I think so.
Yeah, I
There's a
started with the Grand
Palace Cinema.
Emporium.
Yeah, there's a Palace Cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Are we gonna say which one's our favorite?
No, we already know our favorite.
I don't know Rich's
Yeah.
favorite of the 20.
Of the modulars,
Yeah.
Yeah, of these 20, which one's your favorite?
I really like the diner.
Diner.
That's what.
Is it because it's the most unique?
No, I think it's just because like it's the 50s style. I really like the garage, the corner garage, but the thing that I don't like about it is the fact that there's like a veterinarian on top of it.
Yeah.
Like it just feels very odd to me. I really like the way the Jazz Club looks.
Yeah.
I've not really seen the museum, to be honest. The boutique hotel is really, really nice.
That's my favorite. My favorite before was Parisian restaurant, but I think I like the boutique now.
I forgot you like the Parisian.
Yeah,
the
that was my
Tudor House
favorite
is
before.
really cool.
Yeah, it looks so small here though.
It's slim.
Yeah.
It's
Like
a
a
small.
corner.
It's like tiny. It's like half a
Yeah, it
modular.
looks tiny.
Same with the police station looks tiny, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's just from that angle, right? Like
The
you're
angle.
supposed to
Yeah.
showing it the other face value.
Like look how big Pet Shop looks, but it's not that big.
Mm-mm.
It's weird.
I really like the cinema. The cinema has always
Yeah.
been one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cinema's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. For sure.
I remember I stopped buying the modulars only because they changed the faces from the basic minifig face to like expressions.
Oh.
Everyone
Yeah,
that came out was like, I don't like that.
You're
It's not,
a purist.
it's not traditional. No, I'm not.
Far from it.
Oh, what do you guys
Yeah,
think
far
about
from
this?
it.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars
Oh,
AT-AT
yes.
driver officially
Act.
announced.
I really like this.
Me too.
Do you think this is now the best Star Wars helmet?
No.
No.
Or do you guys still think the
Pilot.
what is it? The pilot.
I don't think the pilot's the best helmet.
Which one's your best helmet?
Scout
So, to be honest, like if you look at them and see how they all are, I really like Leia's helmet.
Yeah. Bosch Leia.
Bosch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Like
one.
to me, it looks one of the coolest because it's one of the only ones also you can look at and it doesn't really look like Star Wars.
It looks like an alien head.
Yeah, it looks like alien.
What do we like about this?
Everything, especially the fact that those two discs up top have the potential to make that a $280 set again.
What?
The TIE Fighter pilot is a $280 set now.
Oh.
Because of the printed.
Yeah,
discs.
the two discs are worth like I think they're like 60 a piece.
Oh wow.
Dang, for real?
If I'm not mistaken, last time I'll check real quick. The last time I checked, I think they were like $60 a piece.
Oh wow.
So do you think people are going to be loading up on this set just with the
Definitely.
potential that it might go up?
Definitely.
And do you think that might drive the price down? Because everyone's going to have it.
$70.
Dang, I am so glad I have like 14 of those discs.
What? How'd you get 14?
Well, I was gonna make like an Imperial base. So I needed 14 flags.
Oh, so you just bought it for that reason.
Some guy parted it out. I didn't know they were worth that much. Dang.
But how much did you buy them for then?
Like cheap?
Like really cheap.
Yeah, really cheap.
Right
yeah.
now on Bricklink, the average price is $50.
Oh wow.
Dang, let's
Oh,
go.
wow.
Who wants to buy a disc? I'll sell you for 40.
That's new. The average
you gotta
sell it.
price is 45.
And they're brand new too.
You can sell them while they're hot.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like a little coin purse. Hey, look, these are $50 discs.
Just go to like a brick fair, just see a $50 minifig and be like, here, I'll trade you.
crazy. Hold on. I have one.
Are these troopers white in the movie or are they actually gray?
They're gray. They're gray
Okay.
and white, but
'Cause
they're
it
like
looks white here. Here it looks gray. But here it looks white. Yeah, it looks nice. So do we think more are coming out then? Because I thought they were stopping this helmet series.
I thought so too.
they're coming out with Django Fett and they're coming out with a
Oh, Jango Fett.
what's the other one?
Boba Fett?
No,
Kylo
they're
Ren?
not Boba Fett. It's a Django.
Do they have a Mandalorian one?
Yeah.
Yes.
They do.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Do they have a Kylo Ren?
The Kylo Ren's the other one. That's it.
Oh, okay. They are coming.
But
Kylo Ren.
it's Kylo, Django, and then the AT.
Kylo would look cool, I think. Depends how they make it.
I don't know. That Dark Trooper looks like trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the worst one.
Like a smashed helmet.
Yeah, it's squished.
Oh, hey, Harold, I didn't show you this. You would appreciate this.
What are we seeing?
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
Duplo.
The
That's
Legoland
sick.
Dragon.
Where'd you get
That's
that
a
at?
plushie.
There was a guy at Brick Fair that had the Legoland or the old school dragon popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
And I was trying to buy one, and Haley just happened to get on like, I think it was like Macari or something, and she was just, I forgot what she was looking for, and she came across that, and she was like, "Do you want this? This guy has it for like $20." And I was like, "No, I would never pay $20 for that stuffed animal." And she messaged him and offered him like 10, and he sent it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good job.
I'd pay 20. I collect Duplo dragons.
I
have
is
all
the
the
Lego Icons French Cafe worth it? I don't know if I like this.
No, it's like.
What do you guys think about this?
Really?
It doesn't make any sense that it's not like an actual building. That's $80 right there.
What?
That's $80.
Yeah.
The back looks like
Oh,
this.
It's just like a back lot. What is this?
I mean,
Why is it 80?
There's a consumer base. Those I like it, like architecture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
bizarre.
but this is minifig scale.
It's missing the rest of the building to be.
Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah. Huh. Ew. It's like a movie set.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It's like a back lot.
I'm curious, like what other
Features makes it
buildings because this looks like a series because of the base that they're gonna make a whole bunch.
Restaurants of the World something.
Restaurants of the World.
Or the
So
Lego.
maybe they're gonna make Philippines.
I like how it looks and how the detailing around the arch and everything.
Yeah, details there.
Here's Harold. Here's your slope piece again.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
from the flowers.
I'm just seeing it everywhere, huh?
They have those flowers in that like color. Like
Oh, they do.
Flesh color, or whatever it's called.
The new flower pieces behind the sign.
Oh, here, yeah. The
that
leaf
flesh color.
The leaf piece. And these look like those pieces from like
They're
Ninjago.
drills.
The
drills.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's neat.
Maybe just for pieces, but I don't know about the actual set itself.
I think it's gonna be like the same people that like botanicals. Like it's just that kind of.
Yeah, that
people like it's going to get those. 'Cause, I mean, it's a nice looking facade.
Yeah, I just like I said, it looks good. I just don't think it's worth that price.
It's gonna go on sale for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think this is only at the Lego store, or they're gonna have this like at Target or Walmart? Because it looks like one of those.
if
sets
it's at
that-
Target or Walmart, it's going on sale.
I think that'll be a Lego store thing.
Yeah, it looks like a Lego store thing only. I don't know. I haven't seen how the box looks. Maybe that would, if it's gonna be a black box.
Well, it's a Lego icon, so it's probably a black box.
Oh, is it Lego icons? Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're right. Review of the Spring Festival. I didn't get this. But...
Oh, Pokemons. I kind of want to just.
Are you
for
getting
that.
this, Harold? You getting this, Harold?
100 pieces for $80.
Maybe.
That's a good deal.
If Andrea says so,
it's a good deal. It's a good price per piece.
The cafe restaurant is what you're talking about.
Cafe restaurant, maybe not.
Oh,
1,100 pieces for $80.
This is 1,100 pieces.
Yeah.
This doesn't look 1,100 pieces.
It's probably like the foundation, all the filler brick in the bottom, and all those small pieces too.
Because this is almost this is less than 1,100 pieces, and this looks like there's more pieces.
It's 1021.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten this yet. And then the shopping guide. Didn't we already get a shopping guide, Alan?
Yeah, we did. Come on, Alan.
Marco Bessa leaves the Lego group.
For where?
This guy looks familiar.
It's
in one of those like videos of I can't
designer
remember what's
videos?
that. Yeah.
People were saying like they're gonna copy the badge and put their face on it.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's like security leak.
Here's some pins. Oh, it is a black box. Here it is. All right. Oh yeah, 1,101 pieces. Crazy.
All the tinies.
Yeah, all the tinies.
All those like new pieces in those new colors.
Mm-hmm. 30 centimeters. Is there anything else, Alan? Oh, we saw this one, right?
Yeah, we saw that one.
The cyborg. All right.
Look, check this out. That's $50 right there. $50, homies. See?
Yep. Right there.
You still have that, huh?
He loves it.
Where did you find that it's just hanging around your Lego room?
Oh, it's just right there.
Arms reach always.
Rich, what are you up to this weekend?
I'm a wrestling fan, and there's a big pay-per-view tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
and
it's on Netflix. We can watch it for free.
No, it's on Peacock.
Oh, it's on Netflix here.
But,
you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Rich, are you excited that all the pay-per-views are now on Netflix?
The pay-per-views are on Peacocks. It's just Raw that's on Netflix.
Oh, it's different.
Oh, it's different.
It's different, yeah.
Because we don't have Peacock here, and so just on Netflix, all the pay-per-views are on Netflix.
Yeah, all the pay-per-views have been on Peacock for like 2 or 3 years down here.
Oh, for free? Oh, I guess do you have to pay for Peacock?
Yeah,
it's the same thing as Netflix.
Oh. So we're gonna watch because I got disappointed when the DVDs were no longer. The pay-per-views were no longer on Blu-ray or DVDs. They stopped that.
What are those?
January.
What's the DVD?
Because I've been collecting ever since WrestleMania. Well, I had the VHSs from WrestleMania 1 all the way through, and then I've been collecting the WrestleManias, Royal Rumbles, SummerSlams, and Survivor Series. So I have them all, plus all like the.
But now it knows that you've run out of space, so now.
But then
stopped.
DVDs and Blu-rays stopped last year. Was it WWE Home Videos? They stopped that, and so I was like, oh, I can't watch these anymore because I never bought the pay-per-view. But now I've been rewatching the ones that I missed. So. And
it's crazy. The background used to be full of DVDs, wrestling DVDs.
Yeah,
Rich. Behind me, this was all DVDs before.
Evolution.
If you see some of the old streams,
2014, yeah.
Before all this, it was just DVDs in the background.
But I'll be doing that, and then I've been setting myself a goal with Baston to get like 3 buildings done a week.
Oh wow, that's a good goal.
So how many buildings are going to be in your?
I have no
sketch there.
I have no idea.
Just try to fill it up.
Yeah, I've got the thing I'm working on right now is like there'll be a back row of buildings, and then in front of that there's going to be a U, and in the U you're just going to see the back. They'll be fully built, but you're just going to see the back of the buildings, and there's a courtyard in the middle that I have a big scene I'm going to build.
You can put a French cafe in that courtyard. 1,100 pieces.
And the McDonald's.
Jeremy, what about you? What are you up to this weekend?
Tournament.
Oh.
For the weekend at least.
Oh.
Oh, is this how it looks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting up to the Shadow Realm.
I thought this was the Nether Realm.
Yeah, so for today they still got.
Is that Asian?
They got 2 more rounds to finish up today.
Oh wow.
Oh, the Asian guy doesn't have any cards.
How long does a game go for?
Roughly 2 games in an hour. So
about that Asian guy definitely looks like he's losing. He has no cards.
Is he one of the top players? That Asian guy?
Well, today the
one on the right is number 1 right now.
Okay, so the guy who's got all the cards is number 1 right now.
I don't see his face.
And he's wearing gloves, like it's clinical.
I see that guy's face.
Let's see. Oh,
face reveal.
I'll let you, because I can't. She knows which button it is.
You have to go do your thing or whatever.
Yeah, and I got the tournament on Sunday, so yeah, you can barely see the guy. He's kind of high.
Oh,
kind of looks like Tristan.
I know.
He does look like. Oh, you know what Tristan did?
Oh my god,
he does look like Tristan.
Tristan, circa 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Rich, Tristan's our eldest. So he did his first D&D game.
Or second even. He's been doing it every Friday.
Yeah.
And Nick's like, how does it work? I'm like, you can't. I don't think you can.
I was like, did you do voices? And he's like, no, I didn't do voices.
D&D is weird to me because D&D is just like pure imagination. Like there's no, I don't know. It's a game you play that you just make it all up as you go.
I know, that's what it seems to me. Like they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab my
it depends on
whatever sword and. Harold, what are you up to this weekend?
I'm actually going up to DC tomorrow. I'll be
check out the new.
Yeah, just checking out. Like, I'm gonna move in some of my stuff at my friend's place, and then we're gonna eat at Founding Farmers. I know.
Why?
I'm so excited.
What's Founding Farmers?
Oh, and it's the Tyson's Corner one.
The Tyson's Corner one.
Yeah.
What is this?
Is this a breakfast place?
Yeah.
It sounds like a breakfast place.
There's
breakfast,
only
brunch,
3.
Dinner.
Yeah. We had breakfast, brunch, and dinner there too.
We did.
But they have a lot of like a variety. They have vegan meals, which that mushroom meatloaf.
Mushroom meatloaf and the grilled cauliflower steak.
Yeah, grilled
cauliflower. I love
grilled so good.
Steak.
Yeah, that's what.
But
Jeremy and Andrew came.
The best part was the donut.
The donuts. Yeah,
that's what you go
cauliflower donuts.
No.
So if you guys are like in the area, let me know.
When's the pet show?
Yeah.
And just like 15 minutes up the road is Milano's. So
yeah, Milano's.
Oh,
so they're building another Founding Farmers in Alexandria now.
Oh, they are
right across the street from where I'm staying. Kind of dangerous, but yeah, those donuts are what I'm excited about. And then I don't know, DC has evolved since I left. There's now a Japanese grocery store in Tyson's Corner now. I think it's Missouri Fuji, and it's open like pretty recently. The line is still wrapped around. Yeah, but
wow,
I'm planning on buying some suits over there too, and then going to the Lego
store.
Oh
yeah, you have to wear suits now.
That's crazy.
You have to wear suits for your new job, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be all fancy.
How tailored.
Yeah.
Every full of brick, you can wear a different suit.
Oh my god.
You want me to?
No.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
maybe you'll be forced to because you're just coming after work.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep you guys updated with that too.
Yeah.
What are we up to?
I'm on call actually. But I have nothing. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, just quiet this weekend. I hope quiet. Oh my gosh, it's plummeting back cold, and we had crazy snow today.
Did it snow today?
Yeah.
I didn't know it snowed.
So crazy.
Have you been outside?
I was taking a nap after I got home. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was kind of like I woke up and I was like, who said it could rain right now?
It's raining there? Like it got warm?
Yeah, it's raining here.
Oh.
Yeah, the weather's been weird.
Yeah, we actually got snow this week.
You have snow? What?
Yep, we had snow this week.
That's crazy.
How cold did it get in Arizona?
Cold.
It stays in the 20s during the night and everything. So in the morning, it'll be in the mid-20s.
Because 32 is 0, right?
Yeah, 32 is 0, so below 0.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it was snowing.
I didn't know.
It started snowing around 3 here.
Yeah, it was 76 degrees yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like spring.
We had warming layers. I was like, why is it hot?
Yeah, I know. We're plummeting again. So
nice. Rich, before we sign out, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you? What's the time is your show?
Bearded Brix with an X on anything. Show is every Wednesday at 8:00 Central Time or Eastern Time.
We see you on Sunday, correct?
No, I'm no longer on Good Morning Brickworld.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I use Sunday now. Is I come down here and build instead of if I was selling Good Morning Brickworld, I would never get anything done.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that and what I do, I had to step away from one of them, and I'm obviously not gonna break away from mine.
True.
Yeah.
We will start saying our goodbye. Hear our voice. Do you hear? Yeah, okay.
Okay. So again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Season 6, episode 5 already. End of this first month of 2025. Special thanks to all those who joined in the chat. Lastly, here, Caramel, Hager the Great, Rapture Raccoon, Acub, Papa Trip, Minifig 801 Hoarder, 66 Lego Buildo, Stud City, Mapping the Miles, Macro, Brick Babe, and Hive. Until next Friday.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Rich, for hanging out with us and catching up this Friday night. It was a lot of fun.
We'll see
chatting.
you in Chicago. In
Yes.
Chi-Town.
Yeah. Thank y'all for having me.
But until next time.
This is $40.
Bye.
Okay.